Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and today we actually have the version 7.3 patch. Happened, I believe, about an hour ago. Though of course this is waiting until we do our normal stream every single night. Was considering doing it a little bit earlier, but I just figured to keep it a little more normal since everyone's gonna get here around 8, that we just do it at 8, so normal time stream. Though the patch has been out for a good solid hour, so hopefully the eggs actually work right now. I haven't actually checked that. Has anyone actually opened the eggs yet? Are they egging properly? I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait till people start rolling in because it's going to be really exciting going through these. I want to see if we can actually end up getting them. Obviously, one whole full set. And then, oh yeah, how much is the weapons and the other thing you get from these guys? Where even is it? So this is the thingy. Yeah, it's 10% more. Every single thing with these new Dragonite gems, they cost 10% more than the other ones. So these are 550, and then a 1,100. And then assumably the dragon itself is, what's 10% of the normal one? I guess that would also be a 1,100. Yeah, we could see it right there. Stellaxis. It's, or Stellarix. Stellarix? Stellarax. What is that? Stellarix. Yeah, Stellarix. Let's go with that. It's basically the new Diamantina. It deals a bunch of damage to all enemies, creates 3 elemental stars and 3 umbral stars. And there's a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by skulls. So not only does this still have the extra turn chance like Diamantina does, but it also has the extra turn chance from creating 3 elemental stars and 3 umbral stars. And one really interesting synergy I actually want to see with this is with the new troop we end up getting from the current campaign pass. I feel like this mythic's kind of average. However, it actually has really good synergy with the mythic that we just got today from the 7.3 patch. As Kronos, well, for one, you get any extra turn will give you enchant to all allies. But the main thing is, it converts all blues to hourglasses. That's going to be a lot of hourglasses. And whenever you're creating those umbral stars and the other stars, they destroy in a plus shape and an X shape. And the chance that if you even get a 3 pair of them, that they'll land into at least one of the hourglasses is very high. So curious to see how the synergy works there. Obviously, you can still do that with Daughter of Time. You can do that same general gimmick. But really curious to see how that ends up panning out with it, as it seems like one of the better synergies, not necessarily for the dragon, but more so for Kronos himself, is actually being able to be used with the new dragon. So we will be opening those eggs very soon. Actually, say goodbye to the scroll tracking. Is officially been, or not scroll, the minion, the orb tracking. It has officially been a year, so no tracking for that. However, one thing we will go add here is, let's go, here's the Mythics found. We were opening a bunch of keys earlier. I got one more than expected. Let's go over the Gem Dragon, or Celestial Dragon colors. Celestial Dragons. Let's see, we're going to have, let's go do it based on color. We're going to have green. Actually, let me do it like this. Celestial Dragons. Boom. Oh, not like that. Celestial Dragons. Green. And then we'll just have a number. Let's see. If I could ever... Gosh, I cannot type when my keyboard is so off-center. There we go. Moved it over. Let's see. Green. Red. We'll keep track of the exact number when we go do it. Wait, is there even going to be enough room for this? Maybe I just do one letter. But then it's going to be harder to figure out what it is. Yellow. We need to go a bit shorter. Maybe if all of them are 3 letters long. Would that work? Green? No, it'd still be too long. Celestial Dragon. Green, red. Oh no, I guess we just do one letter. We'll figure it out. G. R. We'll do the first letter of each color. Yellow. So we make it like way smaller. Or if we make it like double column, I guess that could kind of work. Oh well, we'll do it this way. Yellow, red, green, yellow. I'm doing this in a weird order. I'm just doing the first ones that come to mind. Blue, brown. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah, we'll do 2 rows. Wait. Hold up. I'm just now realize that's not gonna work, is it? That won't work. And then we need to go best with PvP. Actually, we might just do the dragons right now since we're setting this up. But yeah, let's go get them per color. Let's see, Celestial Dragons. Let's go get the colors going. Okay, red. Boom. Next. Let's just do a number there. Gosh, I need to find a way to have, like, my mouse here, but my keyboard also centered. Because, gosh, it is hard to type when needing both. Alright, let's see, red. Yellow. I keep hitting dash because my hand's off center. Let's see, blue. Alright, this should fit. What do we still need? Brown. I will keep hitting that dash every time. Let's see, brown, colors, purple, and what am I missing? Purple. And the last one is red, yellow, blue, brown, purple. What on earth am I missing? Green. There we go. You would think it'd be so easy to get these basic colors, but there we go. Alright, we got them. That'll be the tracker for all the dragons. Actually, I should probably move the other thing over so they're a little more even. Can I do that by doing this? Should be able to. If I do that, yeah, that's a little better. Alright. There's our 6 colors. Alright, let's start opening these eggs. So, does anyone know for sure if the eggs are egging properly? Because if so, we're going to go open them literally right now after I go take a sip of water. But, are the eggings egging? Has someone actually gotten a set of 6? Has someone actually gotten one of each yet? And not like 10 of one copy. Anyways, let me say all of those real quick. Hello! Also, happy birthday, Cookie! Oh, do we need to say happy birthday to you as well? That's kind of fun. Gosh, why is there so many December birthdays? Wait, do you want a happy birthday? We'll do it for you. Let me know. Hello, Bill! But yeah, happy birthday, Cookie. Hello, Bill! Hello, Isabel! Hello, Nightmare! Hello, Ricardo! Hello, yeah! Okay, they are egging fine. The eggs are indeed egging. Confirmed. Hello, yeah! Hello, Isabel! Hello, Logic Slayer! Hello, Beer! Hello, Bill Warhammer! Hello, Mr. Z! Hello, Kikoya! Hello, Jamie! Hello, Glorfindel! Hello, Haley. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The eggs are indeed egging. Let's go and open them. We're going to do them one at a time. And then add the number one at a time. Just for suspense. But, actually, should we sing happy birthday, Cookie? Okay, of course we have to. Let's sing happy birthday to Cookie first, and then we'll go open all these. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Cookie. Happy birthday to you. Hope you had a wonderful birthday today. And hey, you got a patch today. Unfortunately, Isabel didn't get the patch, but you did. Though, well, of course, we all still got the patch. Just not on the exact day. But anyways, hello, Haley. Hello, Draco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Alex. Hello, everyone else. All right, let's start the eggs. Let's do them one at a time. And hopefully we get lucky and not anywhere near as bad as the other one. All right, first, what do we get? We got yellow, which I didn't see. I think that's the one I used for the thumbnail on Monday. I personally feel like this one looks the coolest. Even more so than the mythic. Out of all 7 of them, this is probably my favorite looking one is the yellow one. So great start. Now just don't drop me another 14. Okay, we got brown. Good start. No repeats yet, though we're still early. Still plenty of time to get 10 of the same copy. All right. We're 2 for 2. Come on. Something new. All right, we're 3 for 3. We got the blue one. Okay, this is looking promising. Like, imagine if we got a perfect sweep. There's no way. With how unlucky we got last time, imagine if we get exact inverse RNG today. That'd be really funny. All right, come on, come on. This one's definitely a repeat. There's like a 100% chance this one's a repeat. Oh, no, please. Perfect RNG. There's no way. Which one is this? Red? I want to say red. It definitely looks like red to me. There's no way. Wait, we're 4 in. Never mind, never mind. I thought we were 5 in, I was going to say. Alright, there's still plenty of time to mess up. But yeah, we're 4 in with no repeats. They'll give it a second. It'll repeat 1,000 times. We need purple and green. Come on. Purple or green? Oh, no. Wait, did they change it so it's always unique? Or are we just getting this this lucky today? No. They either changed it, which I sure hope they did, or we are about to hit a perfect 6. We'll find out if we get a green one, because it's definitely rigged for you to get one of each, which I hope it is. I really hope that is the case. But otherwise, we are perfect RNG. We'll find out when we get 10 of the same one. Alright, come on. Can we get a green? There's no way we actually do it. We're 5 for 5 right now, with no repeat. Come on, green. Come on. Wait, did they change it? They had to have. There's no way. They had to. They changed it, right? There's no way we pulled perfect RNG. They had to have changed it so you automatically get one of each, so it's actually more obtainable, right? Can anyone confirm? Is it not random? Because that's actually a really nice change. Otherwise, we just got the luckiest RNG ever. There's no way we just perfect sweep them after going that dry the last time. Has anyone actually opened 6 yet? Did you get 6 uniques, or were they all different? Can anyone confirm? I didn't check the forum. You got dupes? No way! No way! We just did a perfect 6th after going like 4 times over drop rate last time. That is literally as flawless as you can get. No. Oh, that is so lucky. Okay, now you can say streamer luck. But we got so unlucky last time. There's no way. Wait, what's their one special ability called? There's no way we just did a perfect sweep. We just went for 6 for 6. That is insane. Well, that's a great start to the stream. Feel free to leave a like. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and a code for the perfect sweep. Here you guys go. Have a code. Also, feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Well, we'll have a video on the new Mythic tomorrow. Well, that solves that issue. There you guys go. There's a code. We'll have at least 2 more. Maybe 3 more. But anyways, what's the final trait called? What's that one spell reduction trait called on them? Because that'd be the easiest way to find them. Because if you type in gems, you get to gem dragons. I'm not sure what that is for the new celestial ones, but it's whatever that one trait is. What's the easiest way to go find one? I guess upgradable. Let me go to upgradable. What's that one trait called? It's called Cosmic Shield. So cosmics. Cosmics, or sorry, cosmic, I will eventually type things correctly. There we go. And there they all are. Well, not minus the mythic one that we'll get in a second. But yeah, we just got 6 for 6. Look at this. Look at how perfect that is. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That is insane. To put into perspective, how lucky this is how bad we did last time. We went 4, 5, 1, 5, 6, 6. And this time we're on a, all ones. Honestly, I almost just want to get 1 Stellar X. So we have a perfect 1 sweep. Might as well. I know it came at a 4 to second one, I'm pretty sure anyways. So, wow. So yeah, if you can get dupes, that's insane. I thought if they just change it so you always get unique, but, wow, that is absurdly lucky if they didn't actually change that. That is absurdly lucky. Anyways, let me go get the dragon now, the one that actually matters. We will go upgrade all of them, but first, first you have to RNG the eggs, which could take any number from 6 to dozens. We got very lucky and it only took 6. Now you have to get the weapons. These do not consume your dragons. They're just simply weapons. Actually, what do these weapons do? Convert all red gems to cursed gems. Then, what's cursed gem again? Cursed gem is brown. That's a bit weird. The weapon doesn't use brown. That's a bit weird. Then deal some damage to an enemy. This seems really bad. How about the other one? Convert all purple to doom skulls. That one's a little better. Then deal some damage to an enemy. Why is the other one so bad? This one's actually somewhat usable. But converting to cursed gems is like nothing. What's the other weapon? I assume it's both cursed gems and doom skulls. What does this one do? Convert all red gems to cursed gems and convert all purple gems to doom skulls. Jumble the enemy team. That's not awful. For 22 mana cost, it's a little pricey though. I can see that like a maybe getting used, mostly due to the jumble. But it's basically a double convert on hero, which, actually, do we have double convert on hero? I know we've had on like a billion legends. I can't recall if we've actually gotten a double convert weapon on hero. But this might be the first double convert Doomskull on hero, if it's not the first double convert in general. Because it converts red to curse and purple to doom. So instead of just purple to skull, it's purple to doom skull. So you get the explosion. You'll probably get them cursed from all the explosions as well. Honestly, I can see this weapon being okay. 22 mana cost a little steep for it though. Scouration also a little weird, but there's probably some kind of synergy there with something. But anyways, yeah, the weapon's not awful. I feel like this might actually get used. I don't feel like I really use the ring that much. Like the diamond, this ring. Like it's not bad, but compared to like the actual dragons you got, it just wasn't worth using. Whereas this, there are niche cases where you actually would use this on hero. Very niche, but you would actually use this weapon ever so occasionally. And to do it, you would require having all 6 of the dragons. So first you need to go RNG all the dragons, which we just did perfectly. You then need to go grab the weapons. So we grab a Solar Wind. We grab a Lunar Tide. And now we can get the Decaying Orbit. And each one of these costs 10% more than the other ones. And now, the moment of truth, we can get ourselves a Stellar Axe. Technically, we can get ourselves 2 Stellar Axes. And you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe we will. But for now, we're only going to get 1. But later in the stream, we might get a second to mess around with some teams. But for now, I need a screenshot. The gloriousness that is this right here. I need to screenshot that. Wait, where's my screenshot button? I will find it. There it is. Wait. There we go. A completely perfect gem or celestial dragon opening. There's no way they haven't changed it. Did we seriously get it, or are you guys just trolling me? You got it all with 3 dupes. Okay, so it actually... Okay, so we actually did then. Wow. That's insane. You know the chance of that happening? Can anyone do the math on that? Because I'm pretty sure that's, like, absurdly rare. To one-shot them all. But yeah, that is so nice. I gotta screenshot it again. Where's the button? There we go. That is just so perfect. Alright, now let's go upgrade them all and then screenshot it again. We just got perfect luck. Anyways, let's go upgrade them. Let's see. I'll just use orbs for this. I'm just gonna use major orange and small green. I mean, bigger green. Just make this a little quicker. Also, of course, we will be elite leveling the other guy, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Honestly, we could elite level all of them, but definitely the big guy. Let's see. Throw down an orange. Streamer luck is real. Hey, we went 4 times over drop rate on the other one, or whatever you would call 27 rolls to get all completed. We deserve to have this luck after how bad we did on the last time. Actually, I think our drop rate is still above drop rate. If you count how unlucky we got last time with how lucky we got this time. We actually got so unlucky last time that we're still on the unlucky side by getting a perfect this time. Just because of how unlucky we got last time. So technically, we're still behind. Like, we're behind what drop rate should be. Just because of how absurdly unlucky we got last time. Even with a perfect this time. If we get a perfect next time, then yeah, we're ahead of the curve. If that somehow happens. I highly doubt it, though. Because I assume they're going to do another batch of these. But I need a screenshot. This is going to be so perfect. Oh yeah, let's upgrade these other 3. Also, the yellow one's definitely my favorite. I wish he was meta. I don't feel like he's going to be used that much. Like, if you're going to use any of these, it's probably going to be the red one with Infinite Loop Dragon. Or, you know, Infinite Loop Red Dragon. And he doesn't use red, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, compared to Stellarex and everything, obviously you're mostly going to use that. But yeah, but as far as the troop art, the yellow one is definitely my personal favorite. The only problem is, I'm not sure it's going to really be that viable, ultimately. Wait, we already upgraded you while you're still here. Right, that's weird. Let me go upgrade this. It should just only be showing the ones we haven't upgraded. Let's go max him out. And one more to go. Then we'll do one last screenshot for him. Yep, you. More upgrades. Go to orbs. Go to you. No worries. We'll elite level you in a moment. And before we do, though, we need to get another screenshot of this. There it is. Alright, let's do it again. Let's see. Another screenshot. This will never happen again. Well, at least for us. It might happen to a bunch of other people. But this will be the one and only time we ever get a perfect. Let's enjoy it while we can. One of each. Alright, now let's go elite level them all and take a screenshot. No, I was kidding. I'm gonna elite level this guy, though. Who knows? Maybe I'll elite level the others. It's just, obviously, if you have the final one, you're mostly just gonna be using the final one. While there are niche cases, you will use the others. If you have the best one, you're mostly just gonna be using the best one. And, there we go. And we got him elite leveled. But yeah, this guy, I'm not sure if he showed it this stream, but what he does, he's basically better Diamantina, if I'm not mistaken, like every possible way. So the thing that all these things have is they have a 30% score reduction, a 55% spell reduction, is why I keep finding them with Cosmic. Compared to Gem Dragons, they have a 55% score reduction, I believe no spell reduction. So this still has some score reduction, but has a really high amount of spell reduction. Or at least high for what they do. Like, it's not the highest in the game, but relative to how much value they have on their ability, it's a pretty high spell reduction. And spell reduction, honestly, almost better than score reduction these days. As far as its unique effect, it gives 1 to all skill point to all the matching colored allies whenever you match those gems. However, with this final guy, he actually does it whenever you match skulls. You'll end up getting that effect. And as far as their abilities, this final one, it deals a bunch of damage to all enemies, creates 3 elemental stars and 3 umbral stars, which means it can land extra turn. This is rather unique, as the Gem Dragons cannot land extra turn from their ability. They can from their secondary effect, but not from their ability. And this can, all of those can. Will it? Probably not a lot of times, unless you have like Hourglass Gems or something on the board. Very unlikely that 3 and 3 will, but hey, I underestimated Wand before when it did like only 6 or something. And who knows, maybe 3 and 3 is actually a lot better than it seems. And there's also a 10% chance on top of that for an extra turn boosted by skulls on the board. So if there's something like 10 skulls on the board, well, that is a 100% chance it will extra turn. Obviously, there generally won't be that many skulls, but, you know, if there is, even if there's only 5, that's still over a 50% chance. Because even if you have a 50% chance, there's still a chance your stars will also extra turn. So whatever his percent chance is to trigger at any given moment, it's actually higher than that. Oh, sorry, his boost ratio is only 4 times, though. Oh, never mind. So if you have 10 skulls on the board, it's actually a 50% chance you'll actually turn. My bad. That's still pretty good, though. Especially given that the fact that the stars will still do it. But yeah, it's a 4 times per skull. So 5 skulls is, what, 20%? So 30% total, so it is so forth. But whatever your percent actually is, it's slightly higher because of star creation. And all of the other ones, they just convert kind of like how the Gem Dragons do. but instead of converting to big giant gems, they actually convert to dragon gems, which are those ones that destroy downwards. So it converts 5 red to 5 red dragon gems, which will not let you any amount of extra turn, similar to how the gem dragons work. However, this one actually can, the Stellar X. It'll be really interesting to see how he pans out in the future, as his extra turn potential is quite a bit better than what Diamantina has. So in situations where you need to double cast it, it's actually going to be better than Diamantina. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. It does have a 1 higher mana cost, but honestly, a 1 higher mana cost for what it does is pretty much nothing. All these actually have a 1 higher mana cost, if I'm not mistaken. If I go into Gems Dragons, aren't they 28? Yeah, they all have a 1 higher mana cost than their Gem Dragon counterparts. I believe he also has a little bit more damage than Diamantina. We can see right here we have a 94 in this guy. I believe he has like a 2.1 times damage on his multiplier, which is quite a bit, or not quite a bit better, but it's slightly higher. You can see he gets a 98 here, so compared to our current magic level, we are actually getting 4 more damage from casting a Stellar Axe compared to a Diamantina, and we have more extra turn potential, and we have spell reduction. Be interesting to see how it pans out. It does have a 1 higher mana cost, but honestly, that's pretty much barely anything relative to what it gets for value. Anyways, I still can't get over this. This is insane. I can't believe we just did a flawless. Oh, there's the code we just handed out. We'll have a few more of these later. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Anyways, so next order of business. Let's go use them in PvP. Let's immediately go move them to PvP. Sorry, Diamantina, you've been replaced. What's this guy's name again? Celeraxix? I always keep forgetting his name, even though we've been looking at him for like the last few minutes. I do know that Cosmix gets to him, though. His name is Stellaraxis. So it's basically type in Stella. Alright. Well, you've been replaced forever. Goodbye. We now have that team. Same premise. Different build. Alright, let me grab this. I might need to copy-paste for this. Alright, let's see what this does. Let's have it be our solo damage source. And let's go test the new PvP. I've not tried this yet. The patch has been out for about an hour, but I made sure not to try any before the stream. And, yeah, let's go do our first ever PvP fight with the new Gem Dragon, or Celestial Dragon that just dropped today. So basically how this new PvP works is, the middle is the PvP that you've always had. But then there's other restrictions around the area. The closer ones are based on color, and the outer ring are based on troop types. I believe we need a certain rank before we can actually do these. Yeah, it won't actually let me click on the... Oh, yeah, it actually does. Wait, can I do these? Oh, maybe I can do these now. I could have sworn they said it didn't. Okay, well, anyways, let's just start from the beginning and go from here. So we'll do a quick battle here. What does the info say? Let me just see. Info. My win rate is 68%. My attack wins... Wait, is this the amount of attack wins I've had over the course of the entire game? That's funny. It still shows Infernus as my most popular troop used. The main reason being is when we did the most amount of our PvP ever in the history of the game, Infernus was basically in the meta at the time, and Divine teams in general, but particularly Infernus, but also Divine teams. And because of that, he's gotten a lot of usage back when I was doing like peak amount of PvPs. And yeah, that's why he shows as our most used thing. So it looks like we have 38,908 wins ever. We had 3,154 attack losses ever. We had that many defense wins, that many defense losses, which I'm actually surprised. It's like a 33% win rate for that. And apparently these two, I guess, is a 68%. Or maybe all these combined is 68%, something. But one thing I do want to go check, does it actually keep win streak? So there's actually a win streak number that I'm not sure if it purged or not. And yeah, it will still remain our win streak. Oh wait, never mind. These battles were already tracked. Never mind. Or was this added this patch? I don't know. But that's new. That normal rank thing is new. We also have 0 PvP. We also have 0 VP because I haven't done a single battle yet today. But yeah, there's our highest win streak, 1,694. Someone brought it to my attention again. I forgot this was even here. But yeah, our highest win streak currently is 1,694. Which was done in that mode. I'm surprised they didn't add a win streak for each one of these separate modes. But that's fine. Yeah, I don't see a win streak here unless I'm missing info here. Interesting. Anyways, let's go do some quick battles. So this is the normal PvP you've always seen, but with one catch. The main catch is the battles that you see here are people's actual offense battles. So this person right here actually used this team to kill people. This person right here, they actually used this team. This person right here, they actually used this team. Oh, no wonder. Is everyone using Zolgoth? How much is the Zolgoth meta right now? Why is all three of my team Zolgoth? We're up against Catheric Zolgoth with Wand. We're up against Rope Dart Zolgoth with Double Empower. And we're up against Centurion Zolgoth, which I personally am not a fan of Centurion, but that's like the way to run him, is Centurion Zolgoth. Why is everyone using Zolgoth? I didn't realize so many people were using them these days, but let me go use the new Stella Rix. There we go. It's such an easy word to say. I cannot say it, though. Stellarix. I'm pretty sure that's his name. But anyways, let's go use him. See what we can do. We're just doing it with a pretty standard mana accumulation team. And see how it goes. The structure of team is very popular. Basically, hero tank with mana accumulation. Your main mana accumulator. The main thing that kills everything. And Leprechaun. It's a very common build type that you probably see me do like almost every single week. Because it's one of the stronger like orders that you can put any team into in Gems of War. So it's very commonly used. But yeah, every single battle that we see here are people actually doing PvP. It's not like them setting a defend team or anything. This was the... I see a problem here. He killed me with a random death mark at start of battle. I see. I think we used up all of our luck on the Celestial Dragon. Anyways, ignore that. Let's go do a PvP fight. Also, I just broke the screen. There we go. Ignore the last 1 minute. What happened? He has a trait that randomly death marks a troop at start of battle. I didn't cleanse it on turn 1 because his team has no cleanse. And on the first possible turn, he died to a 10% chance. That's what happened. Oh, good. He has barrier this time. He won't die this time. Wait, what did he get barrier from? Wait, what? Legitimately, what did we just get barrier from? 2 of my allies are barriered right now. I know you start with barrier. Where did the other barrier come from? Oh, give a random stats. Oh, that's where it came from. Oh, I got kind of lucky on that. Oh, I should have taken that yellow first, Bobo. We'll throw that down, get our wand. But yeah, this automatically starts with barrier, and a random stats effect hit him with barrier to prevent him from dying to a death mark. Alright, let's go test this new Celestial Dragon. 134, that's so high. He missed, though. It's a little bad if he missed. He gives a lot of mana to the enemy. That's a lot of mana to the enemy. Oh, he has infinite loop secret, too. Yeah, you need to not miss with that. Alright, can I get enough purple just to get him up? No. Alright, let me just grab that for now. I just want to clear the board just so my wand has better alignment. And always kill everything with this. Come on, don't miss. Oh, you missed again. Yeah, he does like to miss. He's quite a misser. There we go. It's still so much damage, though. But yeah, the 2 3-stars is less than 6 of 1. Which we kind of already knew would be the case. But that is definitely the case. You will definitely have a better chance of landing with 6 of the same star than you will of 3 of 2 different ones. Which makes sense. Okay, now we're up against a Savage Hunter with scroll spam per turn. And it's a bit of a weird thing to put on there, though. Can you still find pet gnomes in PvP? I would assume the answer is yes. However, I have no clue. But yeah, I would assume so. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I'm going to start by taking this, even though we're frozen. I know we're frozen, but... oh, he's using that really annoying null build. Are we going to have to revamp our team just to be the even quicker and power builds? Because, gosh, even this dragon, despite how powerful it is, and it is definitely really good, it is not quick enough. It's not quick enough for this new meta of people actually running proper teams. Because everyone's running quick kill. Oh, hey! It does still exist! The 4x firebomb! It's not extinct. That or it's still running teams from the previous format, which might make sense. Because it hasn't had enough time to propagate with the new ones. But, look, it's still here. At least for today. Give it a week, you'll probably never see it again. But at least right now... Oh, wow, look at how good this is when it works. Oh, wow. Oh, that is really good. Why did it do that on a firebomb team? Why couldn't you do that against a real team? Oh, that was so nice. Now, that's what he's supposed to do. Is he ever going to do that? Probably not. But, if he works optimally... That's the exact thing we want to see from this guy. It's really nice. Okay, we're frozen on, not everything this time. That's nice. So we can actually play the game. We do that. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. You missed. Oh, no, you still had extra turn. We can work with that. We can work with that. Alright, we do that. Get our extra turn. Get full mana. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Nice, extra turn. Yeah, look at how good it is when it doesn't miss. That's really solid. And then we just take a skull. That is so much damage. Should we go get a second one? Honestly, I don't want to get a second one. I don't want to ruin my perfect ones. You could always play your normal PvP and then make your last battle the 4x firebomb. Wait, can you? Is there a way to cheese it? Interesting. Oh, so hello, David. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so hello, Jamie. Hello, Beer. Whoever that's hello to. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I've been focused on PvP. I haven't seen chat. Let me go back a little. Can you still find pet gnomes? I believe so. The new celestial dragons don't boost like the Drem dragons. Yeah, they have a different boost ratio. They have a different boost ratio and a final trait. I think I mentioned it. It wasn't a 10 times. I thought it was initially, but it's only a 4 times thingy. Like for this guy and everything. But they still boost. They just don't have the same boost ratio as the other ones. But they have a higher magic base ratio boost. You can't select your team from the list. You have to build a new one at each place. Yeah, I know. You have to build a completely new one for each one. Oh, wait, do you have to copy-paste it each time? Because that's going to be a lot of new copy-paste. We're going to need to keep, like, a whole document of just PvP teams now. Let's see. Yeah, this new format could get really hard, especially as you go to higher ranks. Because it's everyone running whatever the meta is for every single mode. So there's a chance it could be harder. Overall. And you're not going to see as many, like, firebomb teams or anything weird like that. Or, you know, any, like, the super auto-free win ones. Look at that. Look at how good that is when it works perfectly. There's 3 casts, insta-kill whole team. That is so nice. The problem is when it misses, it backfires way harder than a normal Diamantina. But when it lands, it is so good. Anyways, let's mess with them one more time, and then we'll go do the other modes. And go mess around and see what exactly the other things we even have to do with them are. And also, see how much VP we need. I haven't even looked at all the other menus yet for the new system. I'm literally just doing the old PvP system right now. This is mostly just to test out the drive the new Stellarex. Because we gotta use them. And we landed extra turn. Come on, do it again. Nice, you did it again. Oh, it wasn't even needed. And we can still cast again. That is so broken. I don't think he's gonna get nerfed, but gosh, he is so good when he actually works. That is so, so good. Hey, firebombs. Oh, I gotta go for it. Gotta enjoy them while they last. Give it a couple weeks, I'm pretty sure we'll never see a firebomb team again. But enjoy it while we still have them. I don't think it's gonna matter. This thing can kill any team just as easily as long as it doesn't miss its extra turn. The problem is when it does, you kind of lose sometimes. You just give the enemy so much mana. Oh, there we go. Alright, anyways. Oh, wait, one last battle. We gotta do the Diamantina versus Stellarex fight. Wait, he actually has a lower boost ratio than... Wait, what? Diamantina has a lower boost ratio than the other one? It gains a lot more magic per extra turn. Or per matching skull. Compared to this. However, it has a lower chance to extra turn. I didn't notice that. There's a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by skulls. Out of 3 times. This is the same thing. 10% chance of extra turn boosted by skulls, but to 4 times. So Stellarex actually has a much higher chance than Diamantina of extra turning. Not only is its base rate higher, having 10% plus 4 per skull rather than 10% plus 3, but also it creates 3 elemental and 3 umbral stars, which can also extra turn. Whereas Diamantina just converts a bunch of skulls to doom skulls, which does basically nothing. But yeah, Stellarex is just better than it. I guess its damage output is a little lower with how the ratio works. Because its base magic, that's something I didn't put into consideration. The base magic of Stellarex might actually be lower than the base magic of Diamantina. So its base initial damage is actually a little lower, but it makes up for it by having extra turn potential. So if you're still looking for a big wipe, I think Diamantina still has the highest single cast, at least in the current state of the game, unless we get a ton more magic added to the game. Because eventually this would pass it if we had like infinite mana more. Because if we had like 100 more magic, this would actually have higher overall damage than Diamantina, even if they both had plus 100 magic. However, in the current state of the game, yeah, Diamantina still has the bigger single cast ability. Actually, I'm going to put a Diamantina on my own team just so I can compare it, just in case it has some other bonuses. Let me go see. Because I've never really gotten a good look at them side by side. So what's the damage output here? Oh, wait, never mind. Hold up. Wait, 94? Why is the other one so much higher then? What team bonus is he going for there? Wait, never mind. Stellarex is just better in every way. Yeah, there's 4 higher base damage. Never mind. He must add some other bonus on his team. But yeah, Stellarex is just better. Seemingly. What does he have in his team that's making it so much higher then? Oh, he's running Nishas. Oh. Wait, that means I'm not running Nishas. Wait, now I'm even more confused. Why is his magic so much higher? Wait. Why is his magic so high? Where's the other magic coming from? Okay, he has max amount of magic set through that. I already grabbed that, I'm pretty sure. Unless I forgot to this week. No, I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. I don't know, where's the other magic coming from? There's no way that's only from 4 off of that. Okay, I'm very confused as to how his magic is so much higher right now. He's just like 20 up on us, despite us having like nearly every bonus in the game. Oh, never mind. Ours is higher. What? No, I mean, why is the number not updated automatically? Okay, never mind. I see. It's just not showing me my actual number on that screen, but for whatever reason, it's showing his actual number. I'm very confused. But, yeah, it's fine. All solved. Alright, let's go get Bless and everything. Get over our mana. Hopefully this doesn't miss. Let's see. We'll go for 1. Come on, extra turn. Nice. Oh, that was an extra turn, but it was a lot of mana, though. Number 2, and we got extra turn. Didn't even matter, though. And there we go. Too bad he doesn't create, like, a single Hourglass gem. So it looks like we're getting about 70 VP per fight. Okay, let's go do some of the other modes, as well as see how much VP we need. So where does this new menu? So there's a PvP shop, ladder, alliances, which aren't out yet. Those are just normal settings. Everything else is normal. Okay, so let's check the PvP shop. This is something we'll never buy ever. Premium purchase marks. Okay, this is to buy marks even more. So they have 2 different ways to buy marks. If you weren't happy with one way, they have 2 ways. Actually, they have 3 ways. Actually, that might be the other one. There's 2 ways. But yeah, we're not going to bother with those. Talismans, you should ignore these ever exist. They are a waste of your currency. You should never need them. And unless you have like absolutely everything and have nothing else to use them on, but even then there's still something to use them on. Here's the pets, probably the only thing that matters. And then a random deed book for 100. Now that... Oh, in shiny keys? Oh. Oh. Now that's interesting. This is what they showed during the video. And this they did mention. They didn't mention shiny keys, though. Okay, so if you get at least 20,000 VP in a week, you can get a random deed book for 100 gold tokens. This is really, really, really good. And you can actually buy this 3 times a week if you somehow had that many. You can also buy 3 shiny keys every week for only 60. As well as 3 deed books for 300. Keep in mind, the deed books are completely random, though, what color they are. But deed book's a deed book. But that's actually really good. You would never spend it on these. Ever, ever, ever. Honestly, I almost want to do these over the pets. I think I'd just ignore this gold pet forever. And just go for these. Because those are really enticing. We'll probably still go for this. But these are really good value. This is where you're dumping all your extra gold token thingies. Oh, also that means there's a way to buy them directly. Because they were actually selling these, weren't they? How much are they charging for a deed book these days, then? How much is this? 50 gold marks and 6 copies of the weekly glory troop. So it costs 20 bucks if you want to get it that way. How much is this one? Gold mark subscription, 10 per day, plus 20 gold marks at the beginning. Get gold marks every day. You log in for 15 days. That's 150. That's 170. 170. Oh, wait. That means a deed book currently costs, what's the math on that? Like $2 and something cents. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Oh, no, never mind. I did the math wrong there. For whatever reason, I thought you could get 2 with that. Because the deed book is 100. You get 170 from that. 170. Gosh, how much math do I have to do? Let me go bring out calculator. I'll tell you right now how much that is. Alright, let me take, what is this? 170 divided by... Oh, wait, what math will I have to do? I need to do... So it's going to be 1.7. 1.7 is how many you get. Where do I need the back? Okay, I need to times or divide. 8 divided by... Which one is this? Wait, math. Math, do math. Divide that by 1.7. Yeah, that's right. It is $4.70 per deed book if you were to buy this. So a deed book officially costs now $4.07. Or 70 cents, I mean. It's almost $5, you could basically say. But $4.70 if you want to buy a deed book. Is that worth it? I don't know, that's for you to decide, but I probably won't do that personally. But if you want to, like, infinitely buy deed books randomly, you could buy up to 3 per week, and over the course of 15 days, you could buy 1.7 deed books at the cost of $4.70 a deed book. Probably not worth it, but I don't know, if you're going to throw money at something, that's definitely not the worst thing to throw it into, I guess. Though, not quite the best either. But that's what it comes down to. Probably not worth it, though I will use spears on it, if nothing else. Like, we probably won't buy any, but if we have a ton of spears of these somehow, That's like the first target, probably. Even over shiny keys, honestly. I'd rather have the deed books in the current state of the game. But of course, we also have the pets, 2 of which will be available for... Oh, actually, never mind. A lot more over here. Is this Orb of Minions worth buying? Probably not. The deed book is better value, so you would never buy that. Dolbot. Okay, there's actually 2 gold ones available. But they're worth 1.5 deed books each. So is one single pet worth 1.5 deed books? Maybe. That's a pretty expensive pet, if you put it that way. These are actually some of the most expensive pets in the game. Not these. Those are normal. But any of these that are like these gold little token thingies, they're worth 1.5 deed books each. Which is, what's the value of a deed book these days if you buy it with deeds or buy it with gems? If you buy it with gems, it's, what, 50 per thing. You need, 50. That's 2,500. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it basically costs as much as 1.5 maxed pets to get a single copy of one of these pets. So you're definitely going to orb them. But it costs 1.5 maxed pets. If you were to use like gems to max out your pet, it would cost 1.5 maxed pets, as in getting a pet from 1 copy to completely max, in order to get one single copy of either of these 2. These are a bit cheaper though. But the gold mark ones are very expensive in the current state of the game. I'm not sure if they're coming to drop table eventually. They said currently they're not, but they might be eventually. But yeah, those 2 are very, very, very expensive. You could view it as either 3,750 gems each, or as 1.5 deed books each, or as some amount of money each. I forget what that comes out to. But yeah, they're pretty expensive, just for 1 copy. Anyways, so final verdict is this one's okay. You should never buy that. You can ignore this entire page. Don't ever click anything here. Probably skip the gold pets for now, but go for the silver ones if you get the resource, because there's not much else to use the silver things on. And skip the pet orb though. The pet orb's not worth it. And on here, you should never spend resource on anything that isn't deed books, and maybe shiny keys if you really want some shiny keys, but mostly just deed books. At least in the current state of the game. This could change in the future, but with the rarity of how deed books are and their current value, it is pretty much all in on deed books if you don't want to go for the pets. Anyways, that's the screen going over. Also, keep in mind, you do need to earn this much VP to buy it. So I'd have to have at least 20,000 VP if I want to get any books in a given week. I believe this gets reset every week. So if I want to buy any amount of deed books, I would need to get 20,000 VP. And so far, we only have like 500. And that goes for any of these here if you want to end up buying them. Anyways, how do we earn some more of these currencies? Let's see. What about ladders? Alright, I'm currently competing with no one. I hope it stays that way. I'm currently having to compete with the Zod. The Undertaker. Isn't that the name of some wrestler? Oh, he's done a lot of PvP, though. Some of these haven't played all week. So that's a good sign. Some of these have 0 battles this week. But you have to take out Zod. The Undertaker. Tally Bookmark. Splinter. Soligia. Also, this is different for everyone, and whoever's here doesn't necessarily have to do it. If I win first place here, I will get 30 gold marks at the end of the week. Or actually in 4 days, 5 hours, and 17 minutes. But anyways, I'm not going to read through every name. But is anyone here even a threat? So far, no one has even done a battle, though the patch has only been out for like an hour and a half, so I guess not. And, well, no, that's not good. Why does this person have 1,000 something battles? Wait, why is Blah on my leaderboard? Blah, get off my leaderboard. Wait, is he on like top over here? Oh, are we exactly 10,000? That's pretty coincidental for exactly 10,000. Wait, is Blah on this leaderboard? He's like really, really high. Oh, maybe he hasn't played for a while. Oh, some of these might be dead accounts. There's a chance these might be dead accounts, a couple of these, and it's taken the last score they last did. Because I'm not seeing Blah on leaderboard here. Because if he has... Oh, wait, but then again, this is a new VP leaderboard, so maybe he just hasn't played since the thing. I'm not sure, because that means someone has done 1,000 something fights in then. Oh, no, no! Is this still counting all the battles that you did beforehand? It just resets your VP. Okay, I see what's going on here. Also, you can still get quite a lot. Honestly, I might go for top 20. Or top 100. If you get top 100, you get 10 of those extra gold little mark thingies. Might as well. I'm not sure. How steep will this competition be? Currently, it's pretty high. Within a single hour, they've already gotten over 10,000 points. But then again, I'm pretty sure you can easily earn over 10,000 an hour, so I guess it's not too high. Actually, we could already see. Technically, it's possible to earn, what, 50,000 an hour? What mode are they doing to earn that much? Because at this guy's current rate, because all this VP would have had to have been earned since the patch. And assuming the patch hit exactly at 7 and they got in, that means in under 2 hours, they have gotten, so they're doing like 40,000 an hour VP. It seems really high. Wonder what method they're using. But anyways, any other things we could do for points? So is there any other way to get these gold marks? So there's... Is that it? Are those the only ways? Am I forgetting something? Aside from money, is it just... Oh, no. Where's the rewards you get? Wait. Where's the PvP rewards? Because I think you get some in there. What menu do I have to go into? There it is, PvP goals. Oh, there we go. There's some more. All right, how many goals do we get in here? All right, so... Wait, you get a bonus? 1,000 VP? That's weird. That's a weird loot to get from getting X amount of VP. So instead of having to do 1,900 like we had to in the past, you now have to do 6,500. You do get more points per battle, though. We're getting like 70-something per fight, whereas before you would have gotten like 50 to 60-something per fight. So while it is a little bit higher, it's not as much higher as it seems, even though it is a bit higher. But yeah, to do all 20... Also, there's 20 rewards now instead of 14. This is basically where you had to go before for 1.9k, essentially. But now it's extended to 20 instead of 14 rewards. Or 15, whatever it was. But how many of these gold ones can you get per week? So without spending any money, assuming you make no leaderboards, how much can you get just from doing the standard weekly? You will get 50, 60, 70, 80, I assume 100. Oh, no, okay, 80 exactly, actually. You will get 80 gold marks and 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So you will get 100 silver and 80 gold for doing nothing but the weekly. Even if you make no leaderboard, no anything, no bracket within your thingy, you will get at least 80 golds and 100 silvers. That will take a while to get these then if you don't make leaderboards. Also, I don't think you could buy the silver ones, by the way. They are easier to get, like accumulation-wise, like numerically. But I don't think you can actually buy them. So you can't money bypass them. Though you can own the gold ones, of course. Anyways, anything else we need to go over? Is there any other thing? Wasn't there a thing that you can earn, like, extra silver ones? Can I do this fight yet? I can. What restriction is this? This is green. Okay, so I can use any green team I want. Oh, come on. We have a perfect streak. Look at that. Look at our perfect of... Oh, that's a troop that doesn't even exist yet. I didn't even think about that. What's in our unowned right now? Ooh, what's in my unowned? Is there anything cool? Oh, no, it's just the celestial... Or the little thingies that we're missing. Has anyone even finished a set of 6 of these? I don't think a single person in the whole game has gotten all 6 of these Sentinels yet. Unless they got as lucky as we just did it on the Celestial Dragons. Also, hello, Shadow. Hello, Red Devil. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm missing chat, son. Just focusing on looking at everything in the patch. Yeah, it just may be inactive guild people. I'm pretty sure you would get through them after a while, because as you move up brackets, only people who are actively playing would be moving up the brackets. So everyone that you would see are actual real players. But you might see some dead people right now. Also, hello, Cynical. Welcome, welcome. Would the boost from the Bone Storm give a slight edge and damage? Since Stella doesn't boost damage like that? Wait, what? Wouldn't the boost from the Bone Storm give it a slight edge in damage? No, it's just, it doesn't have a damage boost ratio, right? I thought it was just extra turn boost ratio. Right? I'm pretty sure it's just extra turn. Like, its full boost ratio is just extra turn chance. There's a 10% chance to gain an extra turn boost by skulls. None of its damage is increased by skulls. The only thing that increases its damage is it gaining more magic. If you take skulls, you'll get magic, and that will increase your damage, but it has no boost ratio for its magic damage based on skulls. Oh yeah, Diamantina does do that. Yeah, that's true. Diamantina does boost ratio from skulls on board for damage, whereas this just does it for extra turn. That is true. So yeah, that's an aspect. Oh yeah, that's why their boost ratio is probably a bit different. Yeah, whereas this puts all the boost ratio just into its extra turn chance, which makes it have a substantially higher extra turn chance than Diamantina between the stars and the boost ratio that it has. But its skull boost ratio does not increase its damage at all. The only way to do that is off of just magic gain. But it does have a higher magic boost ratio. It has a 2.1 ratio. A really weird one, but it does 2.1 times its magic plus some base value as its magic damage. I forget what the base value was. I think I want to say like 5 or something. Anyways, let's start doing some of these new ones. So we have green, brown, yellow, Stormheim, Divine. Oh gosh, Divine. What other ones? Strix. Oh, we gotta do Strix. You know how easy this is gonna be? Though everyone's gonna have the same team. It literally comes down to who gets starting turn. Wait, where's our one Strix team? Where's our Infinite Loop Strix? Wait, do I not have one saved? Is this it? Yeah, give me this. Oh, actually, I don't want this exact team. Give me, like, the Finesse version. I'll take this initially, though. Give me the Finesse version. Let's go Strix. This should be really easy. Like, really, really easy. In theory. So, possible weekly region restrictions. Okay, but the current one is Strix, right? Yeah, Strix. So, I can only use troops that are Strix. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward. All I have to do is just copy paste this in here. And since it's Strix and not that kingdom, I can go finesse finesse. And as long as we don't get ultra trolled, we should win instantly at a very quick pace. I guess we can make the team a little bit safer by not putting Egress in first slot. But, yeah, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see. Like, if they're infinite looping on us, we're beyond dead. Like, Egress being in first slot's not the problem. If they start looping on us. That will be the least of our problems. Oh, wait. Is there not double yellow blue? Wait, is there seriously no double... Wait, it doesn't exist. Wait, what about yellow red? There has to be a yellow red banner. A +2 yellow, +1 red, -1 something else. There we go. Alright, let's roll with that. Not like it's gonna matter. But all we have to do is just cast E-Cattle, and then we won. Is there really anything else we need to do here? That's basically it. This must be where that one person might be getting their points too. This one seems like it'll be the quickest one. Because you get to control the starting board. And as long as you get infinite loop before they get infinite loop, you just auto-win. And we just auto-won. So we do that, boom. Boom. And rinse and repeat until they're all dead. It should be really easy. See how many points we get for it. Because we're getting about 70 for the other team. This one seems like a really easy restriction. Because you have first turn advantage, so you're almost guaranteed to win every time. Oh, I only got 62 though. But it was really quick. Oh wait, we didn't get our bonus points though, possibly. Oh no, that was counting bonus points. Never mind. Interesting. So what's that one thing they were talking about where you have to do like X number of battles in a location? Was that for like the outer ring or something? Oh, so that's not a Strix, is it? Oh, that's actually a Strix. I completely forgot Captain McCall is a Strix. I always use him just as a rogue. Completely forgot it actually counts as a Strix. There we go. Yeah, I can use hero here as well. Just isn't a need to. This is better to have the slightly higher damage for speed. Because I don't really see much of a situation where we're really going to die. Like, if we're going to die, we're going to mega die. We're not going to die because Egress dies. We're going to die because they just infinited us and we die. But it seems like these teams might be some preset ones. That might be an issue for the next, like, week or two. Until we start getting teams populated into the system. We're going to see a lot of weird teams, probably initially. Until, you know, it's fully working properly. The only problem is I can see the meta getting really annoying really quick, though. At the higher brackets. Well, how did we get so much higher for that? We did basically the same thing, like a 71 points this time. That's weird. Interesting. Yeah, our goal is to hit, I guess, 6,500 points tonight. Across all the modes. But yeah, does anyone know what that one thing was where you had to do like X number of battles to get extra silvers? Oh yeah, I think it was over here. Don't you have to go wherever the little thingy is? There it is. I see. So this is the region bonus. Win 5 battles in this region for bonus silver marks. And you get up to 20? But yeah, what you have to do is follow the mark like you would for 20%. So like right now we have Suncrest. But you know what that means. Let's go get an Egress build. Again, someone else's Egress build. Alright. Obviously we can't go finesse if we're doing this though. But what we can do is grab... actually, I already have it on copy paste. What am I doing? I can grab this team. I can grab this, paste this. It says I can't use Wand of Star. Oh, wait. Wand of Stars isn't from here, is it? Ah, I see. Wait, can you still smuggle a weapon in here? Oh, I can't Wand of Stars. They can't have freeze, though. Wait, are you allowed to use any hero class? Wait, are you allowed to use any hero class at all? Or does it have to be, the Suncrest one? Because if you're allowed to use any, people could be running freeze, which would be really annoying. Which means I actually would need cleanse, but there's no cleanse. That could be a problem. I guess I just run a Nimbus bow. There we go. I don't think I'd change anything else. Oh, though I could minus something now. Like a yellow, red, minus brown or something. Minus green, no. Come on, is there not a good minus? Minus blue, I need that. That one's not double yellow. I guess just go double yellow banner then. There has to be a... Oh, come on, there has to be one. A +2 yellow, -1 brown, minus... Or +1 into something we need. Yeah, purple, why not? Sure. We'll roll with that. Is that the only banner in the game, really? That is the only minus brown banner that has +2 yellow into a color. Interesting. Yeah, it's +2 yellow, +1 purple. But as long as they don't run freeze. Okay, they can run any hero. But he's not currently running freeze, so it doesn't matter. We want to avoid any battle that has freeze on it when doing this team. But currently I have to do like X number of battles here and I get extra silver marks. And this is actually a daily that you can do now. Is it worth doing? Initially, probably yes. In long term, no. But initially we will be doing it probably every day. But is it a new daily? You basically chase, kind of like how you chase the 10% extra bonus when you're doing, whatever that mode is called. Whenever you're doing like the explore thing. You can do the exact same thing with these, except it gives you bonus silver marks. So it's capped per day how many you can get, unlike the other thing that goes infinite per day. So there is a upper limit of how much you can do. Also, I should probably kill the thing that can infinite loop us. That might be useful. Should probably kill the only threat on the opposing team. Let's see. Throw that over. You found a pet gnome? Okay, pet gnomes do exist, which makes sense. There wasn't really any reason why they would remove it. But yes, pet gnomes confirmed do exist. As Isabel mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. We'll have another redeem code soon for some more loot in-game as well. As we normally do. There we go. And now, what do I have to do? Like 5 fights here? 10 fights? 20 fights? A billion fights? How many do I have to do here to get some silver marks? And does it move every time, or do I have to just stay here until it moves? Okay, it looks like I have to do 5 battles, and then I get 20 silver marks. Okay, that's not too bad. How many times can you do this per day? Is there a limit? I think there is. Win 5 battles in this region for bonus silver marks. That's honestly not too bad. If you only have to do 5 PvP battles a day, I was expecting it to be way higher than that. But yeah, it looks like all I have to do is win 5 times here, potentially in a row. I'm not sure if it has to be consecutive. But you just have to win 5 times, and if it does have to be consecutive, it's honestly not too hard. But I don't think it has to be. But yeah, you do that and you get 20 silver marks. I think you can only do this once per day. So that's honestly not too bad. A daily where you only have to do 5 PvP fights. It's basically like the, you might have that as your daily anyways. Off of the XP booster. Like you might already have that as a daily. So you don't even have to go out of your way. You would just have to do it in the correct location. So to a degree, it doesn't actually take up any more time. If that's all you have to do, that's actually not bad. I was worried about it, like it'd be like a ton of fights. But if you only have to do 5 fights as a daily, that's really easy. Because sometimes that's already a daily, so there's some days you 0 time. If you were going to do the other one anyways. The only difference is you're restricted to a specific area rather than being able to do it wherever with any team. And today for me at least. Oh, so is everyone else's here right now, by the way? Like the bonus? Like is your daily thing also in this location? But I'm still not sure if we get another one after this. But I assume it's only 1 per day. Based on how it was described as a daily earlier. And it seems like you only have to do 5 fights because we did 2 so far and we have 2 marks towards the 20. So it seems like a daily that... Oh, it does move? Wait, how many times can you do it per day then? There's 2 bonus mark area? Okay, so is it 2 per day then? Or does it keep moving? Like, how many times can you do it per day? Do we know yet? Is it 2 times? Is it like 5, 10? Does this keep going? Because it was described as a daily earlier. Which implies that it's has a limit. We haven't seen that limit yet. Oh, don't get yellow. That's not nice. I'm trying to win here. Check to see if the other marked area is also filling up. Sure, I'll go check. I assume it wouldn't be, but it could just be going off of one global scoring thingy. Rather than having independent one for each. And you're just allowed to do it in either of them. Because that would give you more flexibility. So if you wanted to do like 3 fights in one and 2 fights in the other, you could. You wouldn't have to dump it all in one location. I'll go check. So we have 3 wins for this one. And someone was saying that they're... Oh, thing is ready. Alright, where's my other one? Alright, my other one's right over here. No. It's counting mine independently. So you can't just mix and match. Ooh, giant restriction. That'll be fun. We could build a really high HP giant team that's pretty safe. I wonder what the giant meta is. I know I always love building that giant team just because it's really big HP value. But, I wonder if there's something stronger these days. There probably is. Wait, why did my team get wiped? Wait, oh gosh, you know how many copy-paste we're gonna need? My team I was just using just got wiped. And now I need to go reset it again. Oh, that's gonna get really annoying really quick. Wait, do you have to perpetually keep a copy-paste for every single one of your things? Oh, time to keep a gigantic Word document. Or a notepad. Where's my banner? What one was I going? I don't remember what I went earlier. It was like yellow, red or something. No, it wasn't. It was like yellow, purple. Is that one? That one. Not that one. That one. There we go. Nimbus Bow, Egress, Ecatl, Quetzalma. Don't forget to get your holiday cosmetic pet. Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to miss out. I should actually go do that right now. Actually, let me go finish these 5 battles, and then I'm gonna go do that. But yeah, I don't think I mentioned it yet this stream, but very important. Do not forget to get your 2023 Christmas pet. They're having it a week early this week, or just like right now, literally all day today, because next week we're getting the new Kingdoms thing, whatever you'd call it, a new Kingdoms Kingdom pet. So because of that, we actually got the 2023 Christmas pet this week rather than next week. Even though it'd make more sense next week, but that's because they have to do it for the new Kingdom next week. So we got it today. So yeah, let me go get that. Have we done all of our battles yet? We should get a bunch of marks. We have to claim it manually. Okay, let me do one more fight here. And then we'll go claim our marks. And then assumably, based on what people said, it will move to a different location. I'm not sure how many of these you're allowed to do per day, but there is a limit of some kind. I'm not sure if this limit is currently known or not, though. But you can't do it infinitely. But it is a great way to earn silver marks. Is to follow where the benefit is, do 5 battles. Keep doing that until you hit your limit. And you get a bunch of the silver marks. I'm just not sure what that limit is. Apparently it's more than 1. I assume it's like 5-ish? Which means you'd have to do 25 battles a day. Which would earn you 100 silver marks. That sounds about right. Has anyone actually gotten that far yet to test it? Because we definitely will at some point in the stream. But I assume that would be the limit. Is you do it 25 times to get 100 silver marks. But that means you'd have to do 25 PvP battles a day if you want to maximize your loot. Initially, you might want to, just because it's good value. But in the long term, I'm pretty sure most people won't do that as a daily. I definitely will be initially. But there we go. There's our 20 silver marks. And I believe our first silver marks, oddly enough. As we have not earned them through any other means quite yet. And now, I believe I don't have a bonus here anymore. However, that bonus should have moved. So now it has moved to brown. So now I got to go do 5. Oh, it only gives me 15 now. Wait, does that have diminishing return? Wait, this one's still 20. Oh, I see. I see how this is probably going to work. So first you get 2 offers for 20, then you get 2 offers for 15, then you get 2 offers for 10, then you get 2 offers for 5. So it has diminishing return. So you get a lot of your value for the first fights that you do. So if that's the case, how many battles is that? Let's assume that is correct, because that seems like it might be correct. Let's just assume that is. That is 8 sets of battles of 5. That means you'd have to do 40 battles as a daily. That's not ideal. I'll probably still be doing it. But that's not ideal, at least initially anyways. But yeah, it seems like that's what it's going to be. You have to do 2 5 fights for 20 each. Then 2 5 fights, so, you know, 10 total, for 15 each. Then 2 5 fights for 10 each. Then 2 5 fights for 5 each. And then you can't do it anymore for the day. That'll probably be the limit. I assume. We'll find out in a little bit. But it seems like it's how it's probably set up. So you get, if you just do it for a small amount each day, you still get a lot of the loot. Like if you just did 10 fights, you would get 40. Compared to like the, whatever that total would be for all those numbers I just said. It'd probably be like 80 something, 90 something. But if you just do the first 10 fights, you already are at 40. Which is like almost half the loot you would have gotten if you would have done all of them. So you don't have to do that many. Oh, also Cinemirage got a star somehow. Oh yeah, duh, the Gem Dragons. Oh yeah, what kingdom got stars from that? I wasn't even paying attention. From the Celestial Dragons. Was that the only one? Was Cinemirage really the only one that gained a star from me upgrading all the Celestial Dragons? It's kind of weird. But anyways. Let's see. Oh yeah, it could be based on where it's at. That's true. Wait. That's also true. It could be based on its location. Where it's 20 for the one, 15 for the one, and 10 for the other. That's true. I didn't think about that. That could also be right. That probably is right. I think the patch notes even mentioned that, but I forgot about it. Because it didn't really make sense at the time, but now that makes a lot of sense. Alright, anyways. Yeah, the patch note says it. Oh, did they post a new set of patch notes today, by the way? Like an updated one? I know they already posted one like the other week that we read through last night. But did they post like a new patch notes? Because I didn't even bother checking. Given that we just read the other ones. Anyways, we're about to gain a level. Let me go take the pet before I forget. Because I will forget if I don't do it like right now. But yeah, everyone, do not forget to go claim the pet. This is your daily reminder. You have 5 hours left as of this exact moment in time. Who knows when this thing will be back again, but it is the 2023 Christmas pet. Make sure to go get it, and let's go get it. You know what we got to go do? We got to go run a new drag. Actually, honestly, I don't know. Let's see. Do a bunch of damage to all enemies, boost by skulls, so it does have the boost ratio. So yeah, Diamantina still has the strongest single cast, one cast troop. So it's still worth using for this then. So we actually wouldn't change Diamantina out for the new dragon. The new dragon's main benefit over Diamantina is that it has higher extra turn potential. So in situations where Diamantina cannot one-shot, you would use the other one, because it is now the best overall AoE quick rush troop that isn't like Infinite Loop Truffle or something. Like if you're looking for just like sheer amount of damage and shortest duration of time from AoE spamming, it is the new Celestial Dragon. However, the single cast damage is still Diamantina. Not by much, but it's still higher because of the ratio. Even though its base damage is slightly lower, the skull ratio makes it still higher. So in any situation where your goal is to one-shot a team, you still use Diamantina. But if Diamantina cannot one-shot a team and you still are going to run AoE, then the new Celestial Dragon is better. If Diamantina can't get a one-shot on it. So Diamantina still has its purpose, and the new one still has its purpose, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't completely overshadow Diamantina then. And a lot of teams against actual builds, it will. But for a lot of game modes where you would quick kill with it, for example, you would still use it for pet battles. You would still use it for... Oh, I should have taken that. Why did I not take it? You would still use it for Volkies, pretty noteworthily. Like, it's still the best way to do Volkies, the one-shot Diamantina. But for the stuff like that, you would still use it. But for more PvP-like situations, you would now change it to the new Celestial Dragon, assuming you have it. You would replace Diamantina for it in pretty much every PvP team going forward. Including probably Guild War, if you're going to use it for Guild War or similar things. That's cool. They both still have their purpose then. So that still means we're going to be using Diamantina a lot. Let's see. The new bonus marks have the same symbol as bonus myth stones on the ward map. I know. I saw that. That's why I was mentioning it when I said it earlier. But yeah, it does have the exact same symbol. Like, they didn't change that at all. It's literally the same symbol that are used for the myth stone 10% bonus. Except the difference is 3 of them on the main map are marked, whereas 2 in the PvP map are marked. Hello, Chad. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I did notice that earlier. Yeah, we still got a lot to mess around with. Also, a lot of PvP battles to do. I kind of want to hit 6.5k tonight. Well, I already saw people were getting like tens of thousands per hour, so it's definitely possible. I'm not sure what meta they're doing for that, though, at the moment. Because you're going to have to kind of figure out each week which mode is the best for farming VP. Like, after you've exhausted your... Oh, I better not die to Terror. It's actually the first time we've seen it. So, actually, we didn't even see a pop-up for it, oddly enough. This is the first time I've seen it, but there's no pop-up. I wonder if that's a glitch or if I have to do it. But as you can see, we've finally been terrored. There's currently no troop that has a 100% chance to terror. However, there are. Any random stats effect can inflict terror. So we ended up getting it from Experiment here. And anything that applies every negative stats effect in the game can do it at 100%. So if we want to mess with terror, which we will be a little bit later to stream, we would have to use Essence of Evil or Trick and Treat and stuff like that. But aside from that, there's no other like guaranteed way of doing it. But you can do it off of randoms, and you can do it off of like all at once. But yeah, we'll need to mess with that in a little bit. But yeah, Terror it was released today. I just haven't really had a chance to get around to it, but it was added today. But we don't have a guaranteed way of applying it until Monday. Not counting things that apply to all, which don't really count, but they do technically count. Honestly, Essence of Evil is actually better to use on last slot now. Not only could you get trolled by the 10% frog transform on first slot, but also you will have a higher chance of killing the enemy if you Essence of Evil last slot. The reason for this is not only do you have Death Mark kill, as you normally would, and Lycanthropy and all that, but if you specifically Terror the last slot, it'll also have a 10% chance they die from Terror each turn. So it is by far the best location to target your Essence of Evil going forward. As well as Trick and Treat if you happen to. Doesn't mean you should every single time, but you would get the most overall value, assuming there's no really direct target that you have to. Like, if every target on the opposing team is about the same threat at a given time, you would always want to do last slot, as you would get the best kill chance on it. But obviously, if something's a big threat, you would obviously target that. Like, if their second slot's their main damage source, you would obviously target second slot. Like, that still hasn't changed. But if every single target is about even weight on how big of a threat they are, you would always, in that situation, target last slot. At least as of today with the new Terror mechanic. Is that allowed Defiant? Welcome, welcome. What if we tasted the terror last slot? Alright, let's go claim our pet. And there it is. There it is. There is the 20... oh, we only got one. But there it is, the 2023 holiday pet. For the seasons. Also, hope you guys been having wonderful holidays, by the way. But there is the holiday pet for this year. A little bit earlier than normal. That's mostly because the new kingdom thingy coming out next week. And let's go upgrade the little guy. Not much, but let's go get him in. Upgrade, upgrade. Oh, apparently I have a bunch of things to go upgrade. Wait, I haven't maxed the time meter yet either. Oh, gosh. I've already finished the whole pass and everything. Also, I still have not covered a video on him. But it's kind of good that I haven't, because we just perfect rolled the dragon. Oh, yeah, by the way, anyone just getting here, we did the most insane pull of RNG I think we will ever do in the history of this game. We first pulled all cosmic dragons. We have one copy of each. It is so perfect. I thought initially it was just guaranteed with how they changed it, but no, we just got perfect RNG somehow. Compared to what happened last time, which was 27. We had 4, 5, 1, 5, 6, 6 last time. But this time we have all perfect 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Which makes me not want to get another Stellarex, otherwise it would ruin my ones. I might just keep one Stellarex for now. Because honestly, there's not really a need to have a team with 2. It's perfectly fine with 1. So I think I'm forever just going to keep them all 1s. I don't want to ruin the perfectness. Oh, we got a pet orb. Give me that. Or not a pet orb, a random orb. I wish it was a pet orb. It was useless orange. There we go. Anyways, what am I doing? I was upgrading pets. Let me go upgrade the pudding. Doesn't do anything, but it gives us a little bit of loot. Like we just got an orb. Gonna get some gems from this guy. Which we should get another orb from this one as well. Another small one, but another one nonetheless. Grab that. This was a starry one I didn't bother upgrading from the other week. Also, I still don't understand how we have so much yellow pet food. I have no clue where this came from. Like, I don't understand how this is at 1,000, every other food's at like 100-ish. Well, not counting weight. There we go. Anyways, let's go grab our other orb. Anything good? Come on. Anything? Oh, forging orb. Well, we're done keeping track of them, so... we officially have the 1-year mark tally. Not sure if I'll cover a video on it. But for any of you wondering, this is our official 1-year mark tally of the orbs. Oh, there we go. Anyways. And our perfect celestial dragons. I still can't get over that. Anyways, let's go do other things. We've got a lot of things, other things to do. Also, as well as dailies. I haven't even touched the dailies today. I'll probably ignore this one for now. You know what? Let's do some of the dailies right now. PvP one, or the XP one I already did. Campaigns already done. Adventure board. Oh, don't want to miss that. There's an Imperial today. Let's go grab that. I kind of want to do it with the new dragon. Where's our new dragon set up at? I think I put it on my first slot. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's go kill them all with the new dragon. Might as well. Yeah, we're going to cover a team's video on him tomorrow, by the way, probably. If not tomorrow, definitely by Thursday. But I hope to have it out by tomorrow. Because might as well, we have him. There's probably not too many of him even in the game at the moment either. Like, I assume there's only like a couple hundred, probably. Unless everyone else got similarly lucky, or just piled like Dragonite like crazy. Because we've only known for about the last like 5-ish months that there was likely going to be new Dragonite things. And it was only like super confirmed the last like month or two. So we've only known for about half a year that there was going to be another one. Or, you know, another set of Dragonite-related gems, or Dragonite-related dragons. Next week is Stormheim? Wait, is this Stormheim? Wait, did Midnight get pushed back again? Oh, never mind. Oh, that's sad. Never mind, Midnight got delayed till next year. Oh, it didn't make the patch cut? That's unfortunate. Well, we still got the terror mechanic, if nothing else. Yeah, that's kind of sad. We didn't get it before the holidays. But I guess they had to cut it to make sure that the patch could get out today. They already had to delay it a day compared to yesterday, because normally you get the patch on yesterday, so they already delayed it a week, plus an additional day, so they already delayed it like 8 days. So I guess they just had to cut it because they couldn't fix it in time. That's unfortunate, but it will still be coming. Just gotta wait till next year. But that'll be a cool thing to have next year. Oh, that means this was not a year where we had 2 kingdoms within the same year. Maybe next year will be. But this was going to be the first year in like 6 years where we got 2 kingdoms in the same year. But it didn't end up happening. It got delayed to the first day of next year. So technically we did not have 2 kingdoms this year. Even though we kind of did. But nope, we technically did not have 2 kingdoms this year. But we probably will next year. Alright, we grab that, we grab that. Is there any daily that's important that we still need to do? Oh yeah, did Underspire get reset? Hey, look at that! They did it! They finally did a patch where Underspire didn't get reset. Look at them. They finally did it. I'm not sure if we're going to do these battles. I might just run a billion torches tomorrow night, to be honest. Because I kind of want to focus on the new stuff tonight. Well, I'll buy my torches. But yeah, look at that. Underspire did not get reset for the first time since Underspire has existed. They finally did a patch where it works properly and doesn't wipe all your progress. But after getting reset like 3 times. 2 within one single event. Actually, didn't it technically do 3 within that single event? It was insane. We got really gypped too because I like full scaled the whole place and didn't get any dead end rooms. But yeah, I'll run all those torches later. I'm not going to bother doing any today. But I'll still have them, so. Still going to do them, just not right now. Anyways, is that every daily then? I guess do dungeons real quick. Who knows, maybe we can get some free Dragonite. I don't really need it anymore though. Oh yeah, how much spare Dragonite did I have left over after doing that? Wow. I shouldn't have been buying Dragonite. I was opening all these keys and everything, trying to get enough, all this Dragonite to make sure we have enough for everything. Look at this. We have over 2k spare Dragonite from how flawless we got the dragons. I was not expecting to get that lucky, though. Yeah, we have a ton. Well, we're ready for batch 3, I guess. Start prepping for batch 3, but I'm not going to keep buying Dragonite, of course. But anyways, might as well still try to earn some. See if we can get a perfect dungeon today. Well, that didn't last long. We used up, honestly, all of our luck on the Celestial Dragons. I'm not allowed to have any luck for the rest of today. Unfortunate. Oh, so you know what? Let's go run the new Celestial Dragon. Why not? Let's keep running solo Asterix for a bunch of stuff. I should probably build some actual teams for him soon. But we do saving that for the video tomorrow or on Thursday. We'll be covering some actual gosh, I cannot say his name. Stellarix teams. I'm pretty sure is how you say that. Stellarix. We'll be covering a ton of Stellarix teams, hopefully either tomorrow or on a Thursday video. One or the other. We'll do. Actually, never mind. Tomorrow is Thursday. What am I saying? I forgot because I'm so used to patches being on Tuesdays. Yeah, what am I saying? Tomorrow is Thursday. So yeah, we'll cover it hopefully later tomorrow. Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to start running this for these battles. Oh, I just realized something, though. It doesn't have Impervious. I didn't think about that. Wait, does Diamantina have Impervious? Why do I not remember that? That should probably be something I know off the top of my head. But, wait, I didn't think about that. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Yes, that's not a problem. Never mind. Why did I think it had Impervious for some reason? But yeah, never mind. It not having Impervious means nothing. Because Diamantina also doesn't have it. I'm just so used to running, like, Zolgoth Catharix. That's like, oh yeah, everything you run for this mode just naturally has Impervious. Okay, we'll throw that down. But not having Impervious is a bit of a liability when you get hit by the like, silence and other annoying effects that can happen during these. This team's really bad at giving the enemy team a lot of mana. I'm not sure why. This troop reminds me a lot of Gob Truffle. Not Gob Truffle. What is that one that creates Wish Gems? Actually, she's available literally in Soulforge this week. But for whatever reason, this troop reminds me a ton of her. Because when it backfires, gosh, does it backfire so hard. I'm actually kind of scared to use this in PvP, though I kind of want to use it in like Guild War or something later. But gosh, when it backfires hard. Well, when it gets a perfect, it just wipes everything near instantly. Yeah, Godmother, that's the one. I knew it began with Gob. But it reminds me a lot of Godmother in that regard. Though unlike Godmother, I feel like I would actually use this. Because when it misses really hard. But when it hits, it just gets infinite loop full AoE quick kill. This definitely would be a really risky thing to run in Guild War. I probably don't think I'll run this in Guild War. Come on, even the AI is infiniting on us on a trip that shouldn't even be an infinite. There we go. And did we get anything else? Jinx and nothing. And I don't need to buy Dragonite anymore. I was expecting to still have to buy it for another week, but nope, we're in the clear. Hey, we get to keep our gems then. That's nice. Our gems have been suffering lately. I had to go repair them back. We were almost at like 10,000 earlier. Like we almost dipped under 10,000 for the first time in like 8 years or something. But no, we repaired it back to 20,000. Though we did dip to like 10,500 or something. And then spent a weekend just getting it all back up last weekend. And now it's at a number that isn't horrible. Anyways, well, it's still pretty low, but that's a later issue. Anyways, I think we go back to PvP. Also, is there anything else we can mess around with? Oh, you know what we haven't messed around with? Let's go mess with Essence of Evil. I'm going to do it in normal PvP. Let's go do an Essence of Evil in normal PvP. Against, apparently, Firebomb team. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to go change my team. Well, you know what? Let me just put Essence of Evil here. There we go. I fixed the team. I fixed it. I just added Essence of Evil. Problem solved. Alright, Essence of Evil, Thrall. Actually, why am I not using Bork? I guess I don't need Bork. That's fine without Bork. But yeah, let's go use some Essence of Evil. So Essence of Evil has a new mechanic, as is everything that does every random negative status effect, or even does any random status effect at all that's negative. But we have the ability to do Terror now. And we should see the prompt for it. We didn't see it when the enemy did it on us. But I would assume it would work when we do it on them. So we should see a pop-up for Terror right here. No? I guess it's not a gem, so it doesn't do a pop-up. But he is indeed terrored. So now there is a 20% chance per turn, 10%, that he will die. Actually, is that 20%? That technically isn't 20%, is it? How does 10% work again? But he has 10% chance he'll die. And of course, he took the 15% chance he'll Lycanthropy. Wonderful. But there's a 10% chance he'll die to Terror if you do it on last slot. There's a 10% chance he'll die to Deathmark, and there's a 15% chance he'll troll you and become a beast. Which is exactly what he did. And now we elongate the battle. Not ideal. But there we go. Oh, an achievement. What's that? Earn 1,000 points in a VIP season. Also, is that new? I've never heard that sound on Steam before. It made like a little ding sound. Not sure if you guys could have heard it. Heard it. What's the word? Whatever. Not sure if you guys can hear that little ding, but yeah, haven't been not doing Steam games that much. That has to be new. They changed that pretty recently, right? I don't think I've ever heard that ding ever on Steam before. Apparently that's the new achievement unlocked ding. Oh yeah, there's 2 new achievements this patch, by the way. Speaking of achievements, though doing one does the other automatically. So as long as you do one, the other one automatically gets done. The 2 new achievements are the following, if this can ever load. The 2 new achievements are the following. And this is for all platforms that have achievement compatibility. Achievements. They are to get 1,000 VP points, which is absurdly easy, and to earn all 20 ranked in the PvP goals, which means there are 2 objectives, to hit 1,000 VP and to hit 6,500 VP. So as long as you do this, which is hit 6,500 VP, you will automatically get the other one done. So pretty straightforward. Just get 6,500 VP and you get both the 2 new achievements. Also, there's still one I haven't done. That's from the previous patch, or actually a couple patches ago. Upgrade 5 troops to Shiny Level 2. I've only done 2 so far. I can actually tell you the exact 2 that they are. We did it for the red Infinite Loop Dragon and the yellow Infinite Loop Bird. And I haven't bothered doing any others yet. I will at some point. Yeah, just hasn't been enough to be worth it, so I haven't bothered. But we'll get this in time. I'm not in any rush to get it. I don't want to over shiny all my stuff because shiny dust is very bad value. So I'm kind of holding off on upgrading a lot of things with shiny keys unless they're really, really, really good. And so far we only did it for Dragon and the Bird. But speaking of which, we can actually do the Dragon with that new Dragon as well if we want to. Might even be better because it has a better extra turn chance compared to Diamantina. So I might need to bring that team back or show it for the team video. Might even mess with some of the stream, we'll see. But this is our main goal right now. We got to go earn 20 PvP ranks. For this, I need... actually, I'll show you exactly where it is. If you go to PvP, you click on the main menu, click on PvP. You then click on PvP goals. Your goal is to hit 6,500. Doing so will give you a ton of gold marks and a few other rewards every single week. But it is also the new achievement that we were just talking about. So it requires 6,500 VP in a week, which isn't too bad. We've barely done any PvP so far. We're already at 1,000. And some people on leaderboard looked like they were doing like 30, 40,000 an hour, so shouldn't be that bad. Though I'm not sure what meta they're doing for that, because gosh, is that quick compared to what we're getting right now. Though we are talking a bunch and not really focusing completely on it, but still. I wonder which one of these modes would be the quickest. But anyways, let's go claim some more of these points. I want to keep chasing these until they stop giving me points. And let's go for the giant one now. We haven't done any battles here. So whenever we do it here, we'll end up getting extra marks, and this one will end up giving us 20 extra. So far, we don't have any data here. But let's go see what we're going to go run. So we need a pure giant team. The most obvious thing that we're going to want to go use is Titan Hero Class. This gives 50% mana start to all giants off of his final trait. And now we build from there. And honestly, I kind of want to run the old meta for giants. I'm pretty sure there's a new meta. By that, I mean spam Baldur until you win. With like one hero on your team. However, as fun as that is, I want to bring out the Euro build. I want to bring out the OG Euro build. Which is Euro Fire Mantle, Fire Giants. Are there any really good giants these days? There has to be a new meta, other than just running a billion Baldurs. Are those really the only 2 metas for giants? Honestly, it might be. There are two strategies. Run Baldair until you win, and the Ural team, which is Ural, Hendla, wherever the Fire Giant is. Should put it in alphabetical order. And then Hero using Dawnbringer. Or at least that used to be the old metaphor. It might be a better weapon now. Honestly, I might try the new weapon. We haven't actually tried the new weapon we got today a single time yet. So let me go run it. This would be a perfect opportunity, actually. Let's go run the new weapon that came out today. The mythic version of it, which is somewhere in all this mess. Where is it? I will eventually find it. There it is. No, is that it? No, that's not it. Where is it? There it is. The Decaying Orbit. The newest weapon to be added to Gems of War as of today. To get this, you need to own every single one of the Celestial Dragons. Then you need to craft the other two weapons, which we did earlier in the stream. The Solar Winds and the Sulking Shot. And then after you craft these two, after having all 60 Celestial Dragons, you then create the Decaying Orbit. And it's honestly not too bad. It converts all red gems to cursed gems, which are brown, which you know who that feeds back into? Ural Fire Mantle. Honestly, this might just be the new Ural meta team now. It covers everything you need. Poor Hinla there is kind of blocked on mana now, though, but oh well. But yeah, it converts all red to cursed brown, which feeds back into Ural because he uses brown, as well as Fire Giant. Feeds back into both of them. And then converts all purple to Doomskull, so we get some poke. It's not even a color we use. Wow, this is like a perfect weapon for this team. It also jumbles the enemy team. Though in this context, it's not really going to be that useful, but I guess it could be. Yeah, let's go mess with this. This is probably the best use case we have for it so far. I don't think I'm going to cover a video on Decaying Orbit teams. We'll see. I'm not sure if it's that good that it would justify covering a whole video on it, like the Orbit Dragon guy or the Stellarix. But yeah, this is one of the better use cases I've found for it so far. We haven't had much time to really test it yet. Actually, this will be the first battle, but this is definitely a pretty good upgrade to this team. Before you used to run Dawnbringer here, but now you run Decaying Orbit if you have it. Otherwise, you still run Dawnbringer. Let's see. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for a banner that isn't awful. Well, for one, minus purple would be a good place to start. And probably just double red-brown. Yeah, that. Let's roll with that. Doesn't feed any extra into that, but we'll get a ton of yellow. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue, to be honest. Our main goal is still to spam Ural until we win. The weapon's kind of just there to help a little. Yeah, there we go. Ural. Also, our HP is absurd. If you've never seen how much HP this team has, it is absurdly absurd. We have over plus 100. Ural will start with like 200 something. Or here, like everything will just be like unkillable with how much HP they have. It's insane. It's 24, 46, or sorry, wait, I can't do math right now. That's 66. And then 66 into that, that's 126 HP. On top of 18 armor, on top of a bunch of attack. Unfortunately, no magic though. Does distinctly lack magic. But yeah, we're not even using HP medals right now. We can make it even higher with seasons. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I can go pure magic here. Oh no, that team better stay there. Oh no! Does that team not save? Did they really make it not save? Oh gosh, we're gonna need a billion copy paste. Why do I feel like when I go back to this, my team won't be there? Oh, good it is. Never mind. False alarm. That would have been awful. Anyways, there we go. Ural, Fire Mantle, Fire Giants, the Orbit, or the Decaying Orbit, and Hinla. Also, I guess this is the start of us building a bunch of teams to go show for a video as well. I kind of forgot about that. Hopefully we'll have it up by tomorrow. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of teams to cover each time. But at least initially, I guess we'll do it. I'm just not sure if I could really do a cheap team as well each time. Because the cheap team will obviously perform way worse than the, you know, the optimal team. Like, this would be the optimal team. The slightly less optimal would be replaced with Dawnbringer. But if you're missing, like, Ural, this will be kind of hard to run a team for this. Oh, that's not true. You could run 3 Baldurs. This one actually does have a pretty easy cheap team. It's literally just Hero with a weapon with 3 Baldurs. You just run Hero as the tank with Enrage Titan. And Barrier on Brown, obviously. You do triple damage. What's your alignment again? Red to Curse, which is brown. So you know what? We're going to go for this. Might as well. So we do that. They get shuffled. It jumbles the entire enemy team whenever you cast that. We then go for kill range. I also have a Ural. I could try to create red. I could try to get the yellow extra turn from the Hourglass. I think I might have to go for that. Let's go get an extra turn from the Hourglass. Didn't get it, but we landed a natural extra turn, so it still works out. How much damage do you have? You do triple based on your damage, so that's enough to kill. So you kill something that's a threat. You ideally would land an extra turn, but then didn't. I don't think we have alignment here, which is unfortunate. Can't do anything with this. Red to Curse. Purple to Skull. No. We can do that, though. Grab a red. Throw down another Ural. I almost want to go to the Baldur team. It's still fine, but Ural's just not as loopy. as like the metas that exist these days. Way back in the day, this was like one of the better options you would have. These days, he is kind of obsolete. Do we have any alignment? Not really. You can take a skull. Yeah, some of these definitely not going to be as quick as others, restriction-wise. I'm very tempted to go to triple Baldur, though. I haven't had a reason to use them in quite a while. Oh, I gotta go for it. It's just too much value. I don't think there's any penalty for having deaths here. So we can go for some. I'm pretty sure there's none. I sure hope there isn't. Upgrade your weapons. Why haven't you understood the transformation ones, but still? Oh, wait. I didn't bother upgrading it, did I? Yeah, that would help. Wait, does it have transform on it? That's actually pretty interesting if so. That's actually really, really interesting if so. Oh, wait, Arrow, you need to stop trying to die. Where's your infinite loop? Do we have any alignment here? Not really. Just double checking. Oh, yeah, let's poke him. He's already in death range. But I did forget to upgrade the weapon, didn't I? But what, does each one have a random transform thingy? Because I didn't really think about that on the other ones. But let's see. Because I'm always so used to these weapons having just junk on them. That just makes them so much worse. But let's see here. If I go to here, go to weapon upgrade. Disease the first enemy, drain the first enemy, eliminate a bunch of stats from the first enemy, deal some damage to the first enemy, and eliminate 2 points from a random skill from the first enemy. Wow, this weapon really does not hate... this weapon really hates the first enemy. Yeah, I guess we'd roll with it. It doesn't have transform, though. I'm not sure what you meant by that. Upgrade your weapons. I'm not sure what you mean by the transform ones. Do the other two have transform? Because the mythic one doesn't. It just really hates the first enemy. Eliminate 2 skills, 5 damage to it, eliminate armor, drain mana, and disease. Yeah, we'll go max the little guy. He's a little better now. And we get a few extra stats on it. Yeah, all of these are placeholder ones. We probably won't be populated with real teams until next week at the earliest. So PvP will be substantially easier this week than it will be pretty much every other week. But just because the system just came out, so they need a bunch of placeholder ones so that the patch would actually, you know, function. But eventually all those placeholder ones will be replaced with actual people's teams. Like, for example, someone will fight me as a Yarl Fire Giant. This weapon, potentially maxed or not maxed, not really sure. As well as our Hinla. Let's see. What am I doing here? Oh, so this is definitely one of the slower teams, that's for sure. So Pure Giant versus Pure Giant is just a tank war at that point. Though I am curious if we can get away with the Baldur build. The problem with the Baldur build is it's really high risk, high reward. Like, when it works really good. But if we start losing troops, it starts to lose a lot of value. So I didn't really have a comeback mechanic. Whereas this team can definitely come back if it's, like, really down in a given situation. Like, it's always going to have a way to win, ultimately. Whereas the other team, not so much. And Hinla we also have for backup resummon in case we need it. I'm hoping we won't need it, but you never know. Do we have alignment here? I feel like we should. I don't see it. It's purple to Doomskull and brown to... or red to brown. Still don't see it. Hinla... I guess I could do that to get rid of his armor real quick. I haven't actually give Hinla a chance to go get freeze on them. That way he can't actually land an extra turn, even if he does. Alright. Do we have alignment here? Come on, we have to by now. There's no way we still don't with all that on the board. I was gonna say, there we go. Yeah, that jumbles up the entire enemy team. It's not too bad. I don't feel like you would ever use this as your dedicated jumbler, though. You would only use this if you really had to. Like, I don't feel like this weapon's going to be that good to bring out a lot of times. Because most other double converters in the game only cost like 16 to 18 mana. This is a 22 mana cost double converter. It does use 3 colors instead of 2 compared to the average double converter. But, I don't know, it's still pretty pricey. I guess if you can land a lot of Doom Skulls, it might be worth it. Because if you compare it to like Glaceon, I think it's like 18 mana cost or 19 for its double convert. And his extra effect is like an extra freeze or something. The PvP loading is so annoying. Is it? The PvP thing's been pretty quick for me so far. Or do you mean this menu right here? That's mostly just rendering teams. Let's see. I don't think I'd change anything here. Yeah, I don't think we're up against actual, like, player teams quite yet, though. It's all, like, the placeholder ones they made just up before the patch. We're going into, like, next week, the following week. Everything you're going to be fighting are other people's teams. Like, people will have to fight this we're using right now if they fight us. And, of course, you don't have to set defend teams in a traditional sense. You technically don't even have them in a traditional sense, so I think it still tracks it for some reason. Which seems kind of weird. What do we even need here? Take that over. No alignment, so we'll just go Ural again. Actually, I should really go kill his last slot. Oh, clarification on above what you meant. You were saying you understand why you haven't maxed weapons with the transform affixes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of really annoying weapons that when you upgrade them, they actually become worse. The reason I didn't mind maxing this one is it doesn't get extra delay. There's a reason I haven't upgraded Mang and a few other very commonly used weapons. And it's mostly because if they have no board control and you add board control or some other similar mechanic, particularly board control of anything, even if you're just creating one gem or destroying one gem, it substantially increases the amount of time it takes to cast a weapon. This does not matter if the weapon already has board control, like this one. So we can just max it and it doesn't really matter. But on things like Mang and a few other weapons, it's not that much quicker. It'll save you like a second. But if you're using it a ton, which we used to back in the day, not so much these days, but if you were to use it a ton, it would save a lot of time over time. 1 second might not sound like a lot, but if you're casting it like, 100, 200 times a day, you're starting to save like minutes a day. Obviously, Mang, not as meta as it used to be. Well, it still is. It's more so an early game weapon, though. Like, it's still just as strong as it's always been. It's just, once you have like nearly everything in the game, or literally everything in the game, it's just not as good anymore. It's still an insanely good weapon, though. But there's situations like that where you just save a lot of time in the long run, and it barely gives you any benefit, so it's worth the trade-off. How on earth do I still not have alignment? Okay, I'm just gonna go for the triple damage. Actually, triple damage isn't even kill range. I'm just gonna go for this. I wish this thing created mana that synergized better with this weapon. Like, this convert feeds really well into that, but that doesn't feed that well back into it. Like, it still gives you yellow, but the red kind of... Oh no, until you get the other convert, it doesn't really do anything. It just converts back to the other brown. I guess it still does something. It's just kind of clunky. Like, they don't feed back into each other as conveniently as you would hope. How on earth do we still have no alignment? Alright, we'll kill you out all the way. Alignment. There has to be. Thank you, finally. Wow. And I was killed with Fire Giant. There we go. How many more of these do we have to go do? I think we have to do a set of 5 of them. Which is why we're even doing this one right now and not a quicker one. Let me see. Did we get it? How many do we have? Okay, I still have to do 2 more. Gosh, these battles are taking a while. Honestly, I want to go take the easier fight, I almost feel like. But all these, honestly, wait. Why is my... Oh, that's something weird. I was taking the higher one because, like, oh, it would have a higher bonus. But look at the VP bonuses here. The gold bonuses are going up, the glory bonuses are going up, the trophy bonuses are going up. But I actually get less VP for fighting this fight than I do for this fight. That's so weird. And this one's team score is lower. Why does this one give so much more VP? Like, this team score is the highest of the 3. Or, it goes lowest, medium, highest. And the other ones keep moving up. Well, this one says plus 72 instead of plus 36. This one's my lowest one for some reason. Is it because he's not using legends or mythics or something? Because this one uses 2 legends. This one doesn't use a single legend. Oh, is it a legend? No, you're an epic. No, you're not even epic. You're ultra rare. Maybe it's because he's not using any legends? Because it's all epic and below. Whereas this one uses 2 legends. The Sledge Paw and Ural. Also has Silver Ural for some reason. And Gold Sledge Paw. and gold. That is the weirdest thing ever. This has to be a pre-made team thingy. It's like the weirdest combination of upgraded troops. Yeah, this one has no gold elites. I don't know, I guess that's what's doing it. Oh, let's go kill it. Apparently killing elite level troops give you more VP. Oh, it's a real player versus filler? Okay, that would do it too. True. That's even more confusing. Why on earth does he have this combination of things upgraded? I'm almost more confused now. Because honestly, the other one was a more coherent team than whatever he's running right now. Though he did use Ural. Ural is the meta for Giants for the most part. Unless you're going down the, Baldur route of like 3 or 4 Baldurs, which is way too risky normally. Unless you're doing that, Ural's your entire build. I do have alignment. Please say yes. I could really use it right now. We do. Perfect. Well, I didn't really shuffle much, but I'll take it. Alright, take a skull. Take another skull. Anything else we could take for good value? Honestly, I kind of want to throw down another Ural. I want to get rid of skulls first, though. Oh, good. Free skull. Oh, wait, I could just burn killed him. Actually, at this point, I was like, just chip the Ural down. I'm going to take a risk here. Because we get more damage this way. We got it. And then we kill him normally. And then we just whack him for one more Ural extra turn. Then we get alignment off this weapon. Or not. I'll just kill him with the fire giant. There we go. Alright, one more fight. Yeah, we got 104 VP for that. Wow. That's a lot of VP. Make an 8 of a kind. What other extra ones? Receive 8 or more extra moves. 1 in 2 turns or less. 1 with 4 allies still alive. I wonder if there's a list of all the bonuses. Is there a master list of that posted anywheres? Either officially or unofficially? Does anyone know? Because I have no clue what all the bonuses are. I'm pretty sure somewhere is a list. Alright. So let's pay attention now. Are any of these... No, these are all filler teams. So I guess if we see a real person, it's going to spike up like crazy how many points it has. Because these seem to be all just filler then, based on how absurdly low the VP points are. Okay, I think we only need one more fight here. I'll just take out this one, I guess. Hello, Eric. Welcome, welcome. How do you find a new upgrade? Which new upgrade? There's a lot of new upgrades. Which one specifically? The new PvP system? The new Celestial Dragons? The new, shop for everything? Not sure what you mean by upgrades. You can tell by the guild name. Oh, are all the fake guilds in brackets? I was wondering why so many of them are in brackets. Yeah, that could be the case. All the fake guilds are in brackets. They're all pretty generic. Oh, that could be said about a lot of guild names. Let's see. I'll throw that down. I don't know, let's go read some of them. I haven't really been reading them. Let's see. Let's go read some of these names. And there's a little 20 silver token thingy. Alright, we have ourselves the Final Destination. The Witchers. And the Marthos Guardians. Oh no, those seem like honestly legitimate ones. Like this one seems like a fake one. But I can see Final Destination and Martha's Guardians being real. But they're both fake teams. Actually, this one... Wait, this one's the real guild? Why is this one worth so much more? Wait, you're trying to tell me the Witchers are the real guild? The one I thought was fake is real? And the ones I thought were real are fake? My whole world is upside down. Wait, those are all 3 real? Really? Oh, never mind. Why is the point so low then? Why is he 45 points and this one's 64? But he's my 3 trophy battle and not my true trophy. Like, I don't understand the difference. He's using a legend. He doesn't have any gold elites. Does gold elite just give you, like, so much more points? This one doesn't... this one has 1 gold elite. Honestly, are elite levels just, like, infinite points for anyone who fights you? Because it seems like they're weighted very weirdly. Because so far, anyone who's given way more VP have had at least 1, if not multiple gold elites. Or just any amount of elites on their team. And anyone who's had, like, nothing has been 0 elites on their team. Like, you know, the extra levels. That's so weird. Based on level? But no, that would be going to their team score then. Like, it's still a higher team score. Yeah, he is a higher level. That's true. Maybe it takes into effect your level very heavily. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're done with this place. Let me go to the next one. Alright, where do we still have? I need to go do Brown. And I need to go do, Stormheim. Wait. Didn't we just do Stormheim? Give my team back. Wait. Didn't we just do this? Oh, I have to use a different weapon, though. Oh, that's sad. Maybe bring out the Baldur team. Oh, but that's sad. I can't actually run, I don't think I can run this weapon. No. What do you have for weapons in here? Oh, they're all bad. Oh, time to run Baldur team. I don't think there's any penalty for dying other than getting slightly less VP. Fine, we'll run the Baldur team. Nice diverse team of 3 Baldurs and some weapon to tank with. I have no clue which. Which one of these is the least horrible? Which one of these is even remotely usable while also being blue? But also not blocking us that much. Do you do mana accumulation? Do any of you do explode? Come on, one of you have to be an explodey mana accumulation weapon. There it is. Give me that one. Oh, you're not blue though. That's fine. We'll make it work. The Crown of Horns. It guaranteed does a giant, and hopefully that giant will be blue. So if we have 2 of him, he will be... oh, he's only going to do 12 skulls, though. I don't know, is 12 skulls enough? I don't know, about to find out. We're about to find out if 12 skulls is enough. I just roll with this. I don't feel like this will be as good as the Ural team, though. I might just run the Ural team and just run the weapon in a dead slot all the way in last slot or something. I'm pretty sure Ural team, even with a non-existent weapon, is still quicker than Triple Baldur. So you know what? I'm just going to run Ural. Do I have it on pace? Yeah, I do. I was going to run Ural team, but just don't run a good weapon. Because we don't have one. What's a good weapon that uses, like, yellow or red here, though? Like, any red or yellow weapon that isn't useless. Deal a bunch of attack and armor, enemy, boss, freeze all. Wait, barrier all allies? Oh, freeze all enemies and barrier all allies. Honestly, that's not too bad. Give me that. I can use that to make sure we don't die, I guess. It's not damage, but honestly, we don't really need more damage. And obviously, we still keep the Titan class. Actually, we keep everything about it. We just have to trade out our weapon for something much weaker. But otherwise, this is the same team. Alright, what battles do we have here? Yeah, let's see if we do it based on level. Maybe level does play a huge impact. Because the guy that's the highest level here is by far giving us the most amount of VP. Just off the get-go. And I don't think this one has any gold or any elites. This was just simply him being a higher level. Hey, a gnome. So that confirms another thing. Not only pet gnomes, but all gnomes exist here. Wait. Does that mean you can cheese PvP by using a Palooza on it? Because you were able to do that before. Are you allowed to cheese any mode just by running a Palooza? Because I'm willing to think that if that's the case, then that should work. If you use a Palooza, all 4 of them will be replaced with gnomes. That's not really worth doing, other than Vault Weekend, which we have this weekend. But I guess we could test it this weekend. Because I'm not going to waste one just to test it now, but I'm pretty sure it will work. If he's here, and pet gnomes are here, then, you know, every gnome will appear here. So, I might need to do that later. And by later, I mean this weekend. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I don't have a good weapon anymore. We gotta play this really slow. We gotta play this like the OG Ural team. Gosh, this team is really old. To put into perspective how old this team is, it came out in 2015. The team I'm running right now is a 2015 meta team. Not like the meta. Like, it wasn't the strongest team in the game, but it was a strategy to run. That's how old this team is. I can't remember when she came in. I want to say 2016 or 2017. But the Fire Mantle into, like, Fire Giant, or at least Fire Mantle, he was definitely here, OG, originally. I think it might have been slightly different because Fire Giant also came in a little later. Both of these came in, I think, 2017 rather than 2016. Or sorry, 2016 instead of 2015, I mean. But this was, like, the OG Ural build. Maybe not when he first came out, but, like, the one that got really popular for some amount of time. But it has basically never been used because he's been off meta for forever. But it's finally viable because we keep getting restrictions during this mode that actually makes it worth using. I thought that would kill. He gained too much life from his ability. Honestly, I should replace his weapon out for something that actually does damage. Yeah, this is how Euro used to be ran when he came out in like 2015, 2016 or so. He came out in 2015. I don't think Fire Giant and the other thing came until a little later, though. Hey, 5,000 souls. That's the highest roll you can get on that. Nice. How many more battles do we have to do here? Also, do these change every day or every week? I could have sworn it said every week, right? These don't change, like, literally every day. So I can cover them on Monday and it'll still be fine. And, or Tuesday, or, you know, when we cover it this week, which will be probably, hopefully, tomorrow. Anyways, let's keep doing these. I want to see how many of these we could do until he stops giving me silver marks. Because we have to do 6.5k anyways. And I kind of want to do that tonight. So we're going to keep going until we get 6.5k, while also trying to follow these little bonuses and see how long they take. Honestly, it seems like it could take a while. Like, yes, we're having to build our teams from scratch every single time here. But this is not particularly quick. Like, this is even, like, good teams we're up against. These are, like, little random, like, junk. This will take even longer when we're up against, like, a mirror fight of, like, high HP Euro build versus high HP Euro build. Where you actually have to play the game properly and not just, like, poke things. Let's see. Speaking of which, poke. Oh, so I should probably kill the one that has freeze before it freezes us. Oh, so I need to trade this out for any weapon that does damage. This is really good for not losing, but we're not going to lose against any of these. Like, there's already a 0% chance. I don't think we need something for durability. I might still show that like that for the video, though, just because it's tankier. You know, I'm going to just keep it like it, I guess. Like, it's not as quick, but you're pretty much never going to lose with that shield. Though I also feel like we have no chance of losing right now, so it's not really doing too much. Wait, Emerald League is unlimited silver marks? Wait, is it really? Wait, why is the higher leagues worse then? Wait, is it really? Or is it a higher league that does it? Wait, are only the higher leagues unlimited and the lower leagues are not? Is that how it works? So you can do this infinitely if you wanted to, if you're Emerald or above. Is that what I'm understanding? Oh, okay. So only newer players can't get infinite. That's kind of weird. Oh, it mentions it on the newer patch notes? I need to go read through the newer patch notes, apparently. Because I don't remember reading that in the main one, and we just read through the whole thing last night. But did they post a new patch notes when the patch came out an hour ago? Like an updated patch notes? Because I do not recall that when we read through the whole thing. But if they posted a new one, I haven't even looked at it. Oh, they did post a new one. Okay. I might need to go look at that later, then. Because that probably has a lot of information on it. As would be expected. But a lot more information than what we already had. How's he winning? Oh no, it didn't die, but then it died. But because it died after the fact, I didn't get my gem spawn. Oh, so this guy needs to always die first. He's a really weak troop from this place, but he has barrier, and he's really annoying because of that barrier. He's almost never going to win against you, but he's going to make the battle take longer every time you see him. Though he could win against you. Depending on your stats, he actually has enough true damage to one-shot you. Later in the game, his ratio is pretty bad, but earlier on in the game, or even in mid-game, he can kind of hit you a little hard. His ratio falls off the higher your stats are. Don't claim your reward. You have 60-minute boost of gold and souls. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to claim that. Yeah, that's one thing that I was aware at this point that wasn't brought in that they really need to change. If you click claim all on this, you're going to be stuck with a billion boosters. You're going to have a 15-minute gold booster, a 15-minute soul, a 15-minute gold, a 15-minute soul, a 15-minute... Yeah, you're going to have 1 hour of gold soul boost. Which is kind of weird, because that means you'd almost want to claim them one at a time. Like, do a little bit of battles, claim your gold boost for 15 minutes. Do a little bit of battles, claim your soul boost. Then do your little bit of battles, claim your gold, claim your soul, claim your gold. Like, you have to claim them one at a time. If you don't, you're going to get 1 hour of gold soul boost simultaneously if you claim all at once. So yeah, I'm not claiming mine until all the way at the end of the week, because I'm not sure if this auto-claims. I'm not sure if anything here says if it does. Earn VP to achieve weekly goals and unlock access to items in the PvP shop. It doesn't say these auto-claim or not. So I'm not sure if they do. So maybe I will collect them before the end of the week. And then we could just run them while we're doing verse farming or something. The problem is we'll get a lot less value from both the gold and the soul booster, though. You think you have unlimited status in a brown restriction using the mech team? Oh, do we have a mech restriction? I didn't even check all of them. Let's see. Does everyone have the same restrictions? I would assume so. I didn't even think about that. Do all of you guys have these exact same ones? Because I don't see mech as one of my options. Wait, does everyone actually have different ones? Oh, no. Wait, how do we cover teams for them then? Oh. Is there a list of every restriction? I guess we just have to cover teams for all of them then. But yeah, I don't have mech. I have Stormheim, Divine, Yellow, Strix, Suncrest, which is basically Strix twice. I basically have Stormheim twice and Strix twice. I have Strix and Suncrest. I have Stormheim and Giant, which both of those are basically the same team. Orc, Brown, Green, Yellow, and randomly Divine in the corner. Oh, never mind. You ran it for Brown restriction. Never mind. So does everyone actually have the same ones then? Do you guys have like Green, Yellow, Brown here? And the double Stormheim, the double Strix? It's the same for you? Okay, so it is the same for everyone. Okay, so I can still cover teams for them properly. Okay, you're just referring to Brown team, I see. You're just running a mech team on a Brown restriction. Anyways, let me go chase the next one. Let's go finish out the Giant one. We have 2 more battles we gotta go do here. And I don't know, is it worth chasing these or just staying in one location? Because doing this gives us more silver marks, which is nice. However, they are way slower compared to if we just power farmed the easiest one. Like, if we just cared about VP, you would just camp the easiest one the entire time. But to earn extra silver marks, you actually have to, like, follow them. But that's going to bring you to a lot of teams that are way worse. Like, this is obviously a way slower team than running Infinite Loop Strix by, like, 1.5 miles. Like, how big of a disparity there is between those two. Or power farming Yellow. Honestly, I do think it's better just to power farm than to keep jumping. I do believe it is. Unless you were in a pinch. Like, let's say you needed like 100 more silver marks. Then yes, you would probably do it. But otherwise, I do think it's better just to camp on location. Whatever the easiest one is. It seems way simpler. You just run a team that can win in like 20-30 seconds. Consistently every time. Rather than having restrictions that are just really annoying to do. Alright, this guy's immune to burn. I'm like, wait, how is it not burned yet? He's immune. Yeah, jumping around is slower, but it's the best way to get silver marks if you want to get them in a pinch. This will be the last one we do for this one for now. And we'll get 20 more silver mark thingies from this. Yeah, I saw those deed books earlier. We were doing the math. It came out to $4.70 per deed book. If you were to buy the perpetually the 15-day offer that gives you a bunch of free gold marks, or not free, obviously money locked. That's the opposite of free. But if you do the 15-day subscription, it comes down to $4.70 per deed book. So if you're someone who wants infinite deed book, they are now $4.70. And you'll slowly get them once every, what is that, like 8-ish days or so? Like 7 to 8 days you'll get a deed book. Or 8 or 9, whatever it was. Whatever it ultimately comes out to with all the math. But it comes out to $4.70 per deed book. Also, thank you, St. Nicole, for the continued support. Greatly appreciate it. I'm personally not going to be going for it, though. But for anyone who does, it comes out to $4.70 a deed book. Though you don't get to claim them immediately. You have to wait several days. I got a little over a week. But it does come out to $4.70 a deed book. And there we go, another 20 silver marks. How many silver marks do we have total now? Probably only like 100. Let's see, how many do we have? Hey, Tribute's ready again. Gosh, we can go for a while then. Oh yeah, let's go ahead on another code. We need to go do one soon. But, how do I check how much silver marks I have? What category are they in? Oh, they're in the main category. Oh, gosh, I only have 60. I only have 60 silver marks. That's not ideal. So do these only give you 15? Well, I guess because these teams are quicker, right? So if I build, like, a quick kill brown team, which what would that be? That would include Bork. That would include... What's the Empower for brown? There's no brown that feeds back into brown that's Empower, right? You'd have to do it into a different color, like red or something. These unlike some colors like green and yellow and such, and red, I believe. There's no Empower that feeds back into itself with Storm and everything. Like that one really good Strix troop, for example. I don't believe brown has an equivalence. Unless we're gonna Bombot quick kill. Which would be really funny. And honestly might actually be viable, because I don't think it matters how many of your troops die, it just matters if you win, ultimately. Yeah, of these restrictions, I don't know, which ones would be the quickest? Yellow would be quick. Strix would be quick. Suncrest would be quick. I feel like Strix might be the quickest. Divine? Oh, I have one on Divine right now. Gives us 20 points. Honestly, Divine would be pretty quick. You do Umanef with 3 Eye of Argus? For which one? Oh yeah, for brown. True. Doing the Eye of Argus spam. I didn't think about that. That would work. Wait, do I have 3 that are marked? I thought there's only 2 at a time that are marked. Oh no, it is 2. It's Divine and brown right now. Oh no, I still feel like these are worth going for, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep going for the 20 ones. So right now I have yellow. And let's see. Yeah, I kind of completely forgot about that. The whole Eye of Argus thing. Let's double check. What do we have for Divine these days? Divine used to be meta way back in the day. And then they nerfed like everything good about Divine. I'm still trying to see what there has to be a absurd Divine team still in the current state of the game. We have Phoenix, which is amazing. Guard's Avatar, which is amazing in the right context. Infernus. Quetzalma. We want to really mess around. Queen Aurora. Ubistat. Ubistat's fun. Oh yeah, we have access to Rope Dart too. We can run any weapon, I'm pretty sure. So I actually can run Rope Dart, Ubistat, Empower. I kind of want to be honest. Just double Rope Dart into wipe. Ubistat was also nerfed into the ground during the Divine nerfs. But it's this, something with Empower. Probably Mercy. Wait, aren't you just better Mercy? Just without Cleanse? Oh, you block yellow, though. Let's do that, and then, honestly, I kind of just want to do Divine Shpala. And you know what? I'm even going to go Divine Hero class. Why not? We're just going to run the Ubistat build. What was it called? Priest? There we go. And banner becomes, what? Yellow... Probably yellow-red. Plus the yellow, plus 1 red, -1... I use every color, don't I? Let's go double yellow. Nothing's really worth minusing here, unless we like minus purple, but then she's hard to feed. Yeah, it's Rope Dart, Ubistat, Mercy, Divine Shpala. Worst comes to worst, Mercy, Divine Shpala can win, but obviously the main strategy is Rope Dart, Ubistat, win. I'm not sure if that's our quickest build compared to just AoEing them down with, like, Phoenix or something else. And is very dependent on having an actual good Mercy start. Though in all fairness, a lot of teams are going to depend on either Mercy or that one other mana accumulator. Because it's not like we have Leprechaun or anything under Divine. But we hope we get this. Rope Dart, Ubistat, win. So we kill whatever the biggest threat is. Then cast Ubistat. Rinse, repeat, win. Problem's going to be feeding that back the second time. Can I even feed enough mana? I don't have alignment here. I can get mana, but I can't get it all the way. Could do that, just kind of cascade. Oh no, that gives him a thingy, though. Oh, but he gave me the other thingy, so I can just do that. Not full mana. There we go. Oh, don't die too hard. And now you're dead. I didn't even need the Rope Dart. I guess you could just poke it down, too, with skulls. That works, too. There we go. But I'm not sure if it's worth constantly chasing these silver marks. I still feel like it's not. Yeah, I keep doing it. Oh no, it just feels like we're missing out on some loot. But yeah, let me go hand out another code. Let me go hand out, what is this, second code, third code? I have no clue. Well, I'll hand out one more code after this code a little bit later this stream. But there you guys go. Enjoy the redeem code. Use it on gemsawar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And if you've been enjoying the stream, definitely feel free to leave a like on it. Helps a lot. It's greatly appreciated. Hey, we actually got to use the cleanse on Mercy for once. Nice. She used to be a really good cleanser back in the day. She still is. It hasn't really changed, I guess. But she used to be really popular for it back before we had a lot of other options. These days, even though she's still really good for it, we just have a lot of other things that can do it. There's not as much of a need. Like, you're not obligated to really use her these days. Whereas back in the day, it was like one of your only few options you really had that was not horrible. That was that. Our second fight. Still got 3 more then. I want to get to at least 100 of these little star thingies. Which means I think we have to do 3 fights here and then try to find another place that has 20. Because there's no point in doing the ones that are for 10 or 15 when you can just do 20. But I guess those ones are generally going to be easier. Because I think the ones that are 15 are like color-based. And the one in the middle I think is like 10 points or something. Because you're allowed to use like any team at all. But that doesn't mean that category is actually the easiest. It's not actually the easiest. Because you have the most amount of flexibility for it. Which can actually make it harder, because then you're up against other teams that are also, you know, just as flexible. I need you to get full mana. Good job. Now I need you to hit enough damage. You have spell reduction. You're not going to die. Now you will. Alright, 2 more. What do we have? What do we have? Alright, no real team still. Complete list of VP bonuses on quick battle screen help icon. Oh, is there really? Complete list of VP bonuses on quick battle screen help icon. Okay, I need to go there after this fight. See if I can remember where that is. I think I remember where that is. I'll go check it after this battle. Hey, they actually added it in game for once. Nice. Oh, you know what? They're going to do the same thing for Guild War when they rework Guild War, aren't they? Because that's a mode that's notoriously does not tell you, like, at all how you're properly supposed to score. And if they did that for that PvP, I think that's what they're going to do for Guild War when they rework it. It'll actually be really easy to understand than what you actually have to need to do to earn points in Guild War. They haven't done the rework for it yet, but they're going to. And I'm willing to make a bet that's what they're going to do for it. Interesting. Also, I miss when Divinish Bala used to have cleanse. I wanted to just click it right here because the last time I've used a team like this was back when Divine Meta existed. It's kind of weird using these old PvP teams that used to be good way back in the day. But back in the day, Divinish Bala had 50% mana start and cleansed all allies. The cleanse all allies part being the very broken thing. I wish they didn't nerf her mana cost. I still wish they would bring it back to 50%. It's the only 50% mana cost troop that has 40% mana start. However, yeah, they really need to revert that back. However, back in the day, she also used to have cleanse, and that was actually the real problem with her, not her mana start. Is the fact she had 4 times cleanse, but they nerfed them both simultaneously for some reason, rather than just nerfing the cleanse off of her, which they still did anyways. But they also nerfed her mana accumulation for some reason, down to 40%. Oh, was that the last one we needed? Oh no, I need one more. Yeah, it's been a while since we ran this exact team. Is this? I believe this was the actual meta at one point, wasn't it? No, used Infernus instead of something here. I guess this was one of the options, though. Yeah, this was one of the old, really old Divine meta teams. Back before Ubistet, Divinish Bala, and like one other troop got nerfed. Oddly enough, they didn't touch Infernus. Infernus did not get nerfed during all that. It's one of the reasons why he still remained pretty popular after the fact. As they nerfed like all of Divine meta, but for whatever reason didn't touch Infernus at all. Oh, I shouldn't have actually casted that yet. Because now he doesn't have mana. Oh wait, I can destroy 3 reds though. Aha! Rope Dart to the rescue. There we go. That's the final one. Should get 20 little medals here. And if we do one more set of 5, that should be 100. What am I getting 100 for? I have no clue. I just felt like getting to 100. Well, let's see. Does this move somewhere else in the outer ring? No, it moved to the central ring. So I gotta use either brown for 15 or none for 10. Because, yeah, this ring will give you 10. The next ring for color will give you 15. If you do the outer ring, it will give you 20. So far, I've only done the 20 ones. Well, let's go do brown. We haven't done brown yet. Let's keep doing different ones. Alright, so brown team, brown team, brown team. First thing that comes to mind is Angry Mob. But let's see what we have. Oh, we can run Guard's Avatar, Cirquet and Hadley. Do we have a good Empower for that? Wait, I can run Guard Quick Kill. I forgot, it's 2... What is it? 2 A's? 2 R's? I think it's 2 A's. Guard... Cirquet and some Empower that doesn't look horrible. No, 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 no. What's your convert again? Purple, no. None of these convert the right color. We have blue and purple. Alright, with that in mind, what's a good blue or purple brown troop then? Because I just feed with that. We can either convert red to blue and convert Ice Storm, which honestly we should probably build around that. Seems like the better one. Because we got a blue storm to go with it. Alright, what is the strongest blue that can auto win? Without having to pick something very broken like the Celestial Dragon. Which honestly I feel like picking. Because I honestly feel like that might be the way. We have bomb bots, but I can't feed them with Empower. Oh yeah, we have Bork. Would it just be better to do Bork Quick Kill? What if we did Bork Fire Bomb Bot? Do you guys remember when double Bomb Bot was meta? Let's go bring it back. No, you can't run Tesla. It's red-blue restriction. I mean, sorry, it's brown restriction. Why did I say red-blue? She is a red-blue is what I meant to say. But yeah, Bork, double Bomb Bot, and then Weapon doing something. Maybe like Black Manticore or something. Do we technically have Duskbringer now? I might just run Dusk. I'm just gonna run Bork, double Bomb Bot, Dusk, I think. Let's see how this works. But yeah, double Bomb Bot back in the day used to be really popular. Bring back all the old metas. And it's still good. It's never fully fell off. It just, as like more resummons and stuff came into the game, it just became increasingly less viable. But it still works. It's not as good as it did at its peak. Looking for +2 brown, +1 something, but minusing something we don't use. But we're not using red. There we go. Do that. That seems fine. Ideally, would want to put that into yellow. Do we have a different minus I could do? I could do minus blue. Do we have a minus blue that also gives you yellow? We do not. The banner doesn't exist. That's why I can't find it. Okay, let's roll with that, I guess. That's fine. Bork, double Bomb Bot, Duskbringer. It should be good enough. Though I should... I don't know. I'm currently set to magic. Should I still be set to magic? I think I'm currently set to 12 magic. Bomb Bot obviously gains more benefit from armor. However, Bork still needs the magic, so I'm just keeping it at magic. Same as our weapon. So the goal here is just get Bork to full mana, cast Bork, cast the Bomb Bots, and then that should be a match. Problem is getting the last little bit of brown we need. Come on, get in there. There you go. Now we cast Bomb Bot number 1. Oh, well, that was quick. Well, that was way less damage than I thought we needed for that fight. Let's try it again. Only problem is they only use brown and Bork's blocking on brown. Oh, there we go. Cast number 1. Cast number 2. Cast the Duskbringer. And let's match. Rinse repeat until we win them all. How many more battles do we have to do for this silver? 3 more. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Once there's actual real teams here, we probably won't be able to get away with it. But for now, we can, so we shall. Or you can just always make sure to take a weaker team or something. Oh, so this is about as close as you're going to get to 4 times Firebomb team. If you want, like, an easy team to kill. Because this will actually be an easy team for us to win with, as well as an easy team for other people to kill. I wonder if that will become, like, a meta for Brown Day. Or even Red Day. Like, everyone on Red Day running, like, 3 Firebombs with something. And the meta for Brown Day being, like, double Bomb Bot, so the team just kills out itself. And other similar things. I highly doubt it, though. Because if even 10% of people run, like, the absolute meta, you won't be able to get away with that. But for now you can, so we shall. Yeah, this exact team with Black Manacle and a different mana accumulator used to be what was used. I don't remember what the mana accumulator was. But the weapon, the team was something Bombot, Black Manacle. I cannot remember what the first slot was, though. Because Bork obviously didn't exist at the time. I just realized, am I not using Mech Hero class right now? No, I am. I did show I was using no hero. Because I'm definitely using Mech. They all have half start right now. That's weird. That one loading screen should have had no hero set. Despite the fact that we obviously have Mech set right now. Oh, wow, that didn't actually kill. Hopefully Deathmark will randomly get him. Not really needed, though. Can you lose silver and gold marks at reset every week, or do you keep them? No, you keep your silver and gold marks. The only thing you lose at reset is your weekly VP. Your weekly VP goes down to 0, I'm pretty sure, every reset. However, everything else you keep. So all the gold marks you keep. And all that. But the this VP number. Also, every single person in my bracket has not done a single battle. Not sure if there's all inactive accounts or what, but... not a single person has done this update in my section. So currently we are on track for the very free 30 gold thingies. At the current rate. But that won't be the case as I keep moving up brackets. Top 7 advance to the next league. Oh yeah, where's that one menu? Someone was talking about it showed all the score. Wait, where is it? Is it this? Wait, someone was just mentioning earlier, there's a screen here that tells you what all the bonuses is. Is it this question mark right here? That goes to the website? Or is there an in-game way that shows it? Or is this the one? Oh, it is that? Okay, I'll go check it later then. Alright, okay. So that's the thing then. This is the one that tells you the full breakdown of all the extra points. It goes to the Zendesk on their website. Yeah, I'll check that later then. I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, where did our bonus move to? Oh no, it moved back to Stormheim. I'm not going to do that one, I don't think. Stormheim's just too slow. Stormheim and Giant just aren't that quick. Especially against other Giant teams. Because you're basically using a bulky tank team versus a bulky tank team. So that's we go back to the central one for now. Of which I am still using the Stellarix, because why not? I don't know, should I change? I feel like I should change my team. We were messing with Essence of Evil too, because it got updated to have Terror today, of course. Can you please show the PvP League? Which one? Where'd I go to show that? But it should be Emerald. Everyone who's level 1000 plus moved to Emerald immediately. Where do I go to see the actual league? Yeah, Emerald League. But yeah, everyone who's level 1001 or higher is automatically Emerald League. Yeah, I'm not sure if these are all inactive accounts or what. There's one that's still in a guild, though. Which makes me think they're not inactive. The T-Duck Gaming Group. Though they have not played the update since it has happened a couple hours ago. I think we can easily make top right over here. Let's see, where are we on global? Wait, why is this still showing I'm 10,000 rank? Oh, I guess it's just saying we're within the top 10,000. I see. Wait, does it not tell me my actual number then? Oh, that's unfortunate. It used to tell you if it was like 47,000 or any other number. But apparently it's just telling me I'm top 10,000 then? Maybe it's just not working at the moment until we go up. Interesting. But yeah, if you just make top 10,000, you get 5 and 5. You get 5 golds and 5 silvers. You would only double your gold if you get to top 100. That does not seem that worth it. Is there a breakdown of what the point system is for this? But we can kind of see it here. If you make top 100, you get 10 golds. It doesn't go up again until you make... So if you make top 10,000, which means pretty much just play the game. Not exactly, but... you know, if you're just already doing some of the other objectives, you'll easily have that. So I'll give you 5 and 5. If you get to top 100, so from 100 to 51, you'll get 10 and 25. If you make top 50, which is 50 to 21, you'll get 20-50. If you make top 20, which is 20 to 11, you will get 30-100. If you make 10 to 7, you will get 40-200. And then 6 to 4 is 50-300. Third place is 75,400. Second place is 75,400. And if you somehow make first, you get 100,500. But yeah, we're probably aiming for this one each week. Because honestly, look at how small the benefit is compared to just doing a basic amount compared to making top 100. You're only doubling your amount of gold thingies. Like, it's basically nothing. And you can easily get that amount of silver marks really quickly, like 20 of them. Like, even with the least optimal teams, that will only take like 10 minutes. Not even. So, not to get this rank, but, you know, to get that many silvers. So, it's mostly the golds that you want to pay attention to. And that much extra battles just to get 5 extra gold thingies, not worth it. So we're probably just going to focus on getting top 3 in this. And ideally we get one of these. And this number should also go up as we go up in League. Like next week it might be 40, 30, 20 or something. I'm not sure. But as our League goes up, these numbers should also go up. Obviously it's also going to be harder to do compared to this week where it's pretty much going to be free or nearly free. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Also, the system's probably still a little bit glitchy this week until it's actually had like a week or a few weeks to fully process. Because just trying to take all the teams that people are using and then, you know, you'll be up against those teams in the future. Anyways. Let's see. Yeah, Blah's in your league as well. The 30 people you have is completely random. The people that you have, you aren't necessarily the people that they have. So, for example, I probably just made it even more confusing, but there's a really easy way to explain this. Let's assume these are real people. I'm pretty sure all these are just fake placeholders for now. But let's assume Nizzle is a real person. I can have Nizzle in my 30, but Nizzle might not have me in his 30. Like, he could... Let's say he got 1 point right now. He could be first place in his bracket right now with his 1 point, even though he's second place in mine. And that's because in his 30, he might not have me. But in my 30, I do. Just because someone's in your 30 doesn't mean that they are in your 30. So you're not necessarily always competing with, like, you can still be first place, and someone could still beat you in their bracket. Like, someone might have me in their bracket, and I have 2,416, but they're going to get, like, 2,500. But I will still win first in mine, and they will still win first in theirs. Because they're not in my 30, but I'm in their 30. So, it's not symmetrical. Like, everyone in your 30 is not also against you. You're against them, but they're not against you. Anyways, alright. How many silver marks do I have? I kind of want to get 100 of them. So let's go do one more. All we have to do is just generic battles or Stormheim. So we'll do generic battles. I don't know, what team should we go run? We could run literally any team in the game. I don't know, I kind of want to mess with Stellarex still. I'm really liking Stellarex. I kind of want to put another damage source with him. We haven't really done a double damage source. Let's go build like a new Stellarex team. You know what I want to go do? We haven't messed with him with the guy who I want to show for the video when we cover a video on, not necessarily Stellarex, but the other one. So at this rate, it might be a video on both of them together. No. But, oh gosh, what was his name? Hourglass guy. This guy. I want to see what Chronos Stellarex does. I'm really curious what, like, Daughter of Time, Chronos Stellarex with, like, Emerald Tier. Oh, that's good. Wait. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's gonna be strong. But yeah, Emerald Tier, Daughter of Time, Chronos Stellarex. That has a lot of potential. What class do I need for this? Do I even need a class for this? Do I just run Elementals? Wait, what do I run for this? Mystic, Dragon. I just realized something. Does Diamantina not count as a boss? Stellarex doesn't count as a boss. Is that a glitch on their part? Wait, do all the other Celestial Dragons count? Oh, it's not called Celestials. Wait, what's their ability called? Oh, yeah, it's Cosmics. Cosmics. Oh, I didn't notice that till just now. I'm not sure if that's an oversight on their part. But all 7 of the new dragons do not count as boss. All the gem dragons did. I think that's just an oversight on their part. Because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be bosses. But yeah, not a single one of them are. That's weird. But yeah, not a single one of the Celestial Dragons counts as a boss. But all of the other ones do. I keep forgetting what it's called. Cosmics. But yeah, not a single one of them is a boss. That's so weird. I didn't notice that till literally just now. But anyways, what banner do I need? I obviously need double green. That goes without saying. I think it's just double green yellow. And this minus something that doesn't look too bad. Because we do use every color, but like brown's not being used that much. Let's see. Double green, yellow, blue. Sure, mine's blue. Why not? We might still take brown for barrier. And I guess we just run elementals just in case. Well, honestly, I kind of just want to run half mana start. What is our safest way to half mana start? Actually, I should run something with dispel. So I should run mech. I'm already running mech. Perfect. Let's see how this does. Emerald Tear, Daughter of Time, Kronos, and Stellarex. Technically, both of these came out this week. Well, technically, this came out last week, but basically this week. Let's see how this does. Emerald Tear is a really old meta weapon. Actually, was never meta, but was... Like, it was never bad, but it never really had a good enchanter to work with. But it has really good synergy with Kronos. Not just because of his 4 times enchant, but because they actually feed into each other. This feeds yellow, and this feeds green. This feeds green into Kronos, this feeds yellow into Emerald Tear. It's the first time it's had a proper option. Let's see how this team does. In theory, this team should be really good. In practice, we'll find out. The biggest issue with this team is it has no Empower. But once it gets going, it should just never stop. Okay, we'll take that over, take that over. Problem is the initial start. But after that, we should be good to go. Alright, so we do her. We then convert with him. We then Emerald Tear to get everything going. Let's see. You don't have another convert, do you? I'm gonna have to do this and then do you again. And then Emerald Tear you. And then go back to this. And then get an extra turn from that. Then we keep paying attention to where our blue to hourglass is. And then we do this again. And then we keep shuffling and keep doing it over and over and over again. And that's a double AoE into... Oh no, it's a very clunky team. But the synergy's all there. The synergy's definitely all there. Like in premise, this team's amazing. In practice, it has the infinite loop problem. Where, like, it's really good, but it's so slow. It just takes a while to get rolling. That ultimately, I'm probably not going to use it that much. It feels so weird because the premise of this team is so strong. But, yeah, it has the issue that a lot of infinite loop teams have. There's too much of a startup time. So we're first on green right now, which does not help. We don't really have anti-freeze. We have Hourglass as anti-freeze, but we don't have anti-freeze in the traditional sense. Of, you know, having an actual counter to freeze. Which can be very problematic, given that our own team can freeze us. Which, not ideal. But once you get this all going, like, the amount of value we have is insane. We just do that. If we have the other convert, we can go for it. Otherwise, we just do that and get an extra turn pretty much guaranteed. We then do this again. Honestly, we might just drop Kronos and just do it with Hourglass, Daughter of Time. Daughter of Time is just so good. Yeah, I think just Kronos isn't worth using. Or Kronos. Yeah, Kronos has the Fountain of Stars issue. Where its ability is amazing, but its coloration makes it not usable. If Kronos used yellow, green, and any one other color, like blue or something, it would be so absurdly good. But the fact that he doesn't also use yellow at all is a big problem. He has to use green, yellow, and one other color. But he distinctly lacks the yellow, which makes him a lot weaker than what he could be. Which is kind of unfortunate. Because going forward, I'm pretty sure to Kronos this isn't going to be worth it. It's one of the reasons I haven't really covered the video on him. Like, I keep trying to think of teams, and while they do work, like, I can't see myself ever using a single one. Like, they're not bad teams. They're just like this. Like, they work, they're fine. But you're just not really going to be using this team. At least not in this context. You would drop this for a safer support option. Because all you need is Daughter of Time into Stellarex. That's all you need. You just cast him. Like, I'm not even going to cast him a single time this battle. Look. I just go back and forth between these two, I'm pretty sure. You just cast Daughter of Time. Get his mana back up. Cast him. Repeat. Rinse, repeat until they're dead. That's all you need. You don't even need the Kronos. You don't even need the Emerald Tear. You literally just need Daughter of Time into Stellarex. Like, that's the whole team. Like, I can literally drop everything else. And you know what? Let's do so, actually. Don't need you. Don't need you. There's the team. Well, obviously, we need some support behind it. Let's go get, like, a Leprechaun into, like, one other thing. I was about to just get a Throw right here. Though do we have to be careful. We might need Dispel. But I'm just gonna get, like, Leprechaun and... If I was to go Explodey Weapon, what's a good Explodey Weapon these days? Like, mana. Honestly, I kind of want to go Rope Dart. It's gonna block initially, but I kind of want to go down the Rope Dart route. Just something safe that we can cast for free off of yellow. So Leprechaun there, and then just Rope Dart, Daughter of Time, Stellarex. My only concern there is I'm not sure if we're going to have enough mana accumulation to get Stellarex back up. I'm hoping his ability is enough to get him back up. And or Daughter of Time. We'll find out when it's not enough, because it probably won't be enough. Alright, what do I need here? Minus blue, probably not wanted at this point. Minus green, probably also not wanted. Do like a minus red or something? Can we get like double yellow and minus red? Yeah, something like that. That'll work. And I'll keep mech just so we have the Dispel. And the 50% mana start. I believe it's the only hero class with it, if I'm not mistaken. 50% mana start while having Dispel. You're still catching up. Are you building PvP teams for each area? Yes and no. Yes, pretty much we have been. So if you look through the whole video, we have. Though they're not cheap ones necessarily. But we have been messing around with teams for every area. I think there's only like 1 or 2 areas we haven't done any battles in yet. So I really shouldn't have Rope Dart. I just see that as a threat and was like, must kill. A little early to go for it. But yeah, honestly, Daughter of Time and the Stellarex is actually insane. Because it almost guarantees that he gets a extra turn. Because of all the destroys that you get from the stars. On top of his automatic extra turn that he already has. That is just so good. I don't think this is the team for it, though. I'm still not sure what we need to change. But I want Hero so we have Dispel. I want Leprechaun because we need mana. I guess I could trade out the weapon for something more mana accumulation based. Maybe like Mountain Crusher or something. Maybe something else with a better Storm. Because we don't really need Rope Dart to do Rope Dart things. I only have Rope Dart because it's free off of extra turn. Otherwise, it's just kind of blocking us some mana and not mana accumulating for us at all. And mana accumulation seems to be the biggest bottleneck here. Oh, we missed. That's possible still, I guess. We can still miss. I'm not sure what we replaced the Rope Dart with, though. Hey, we got silver medals. Actually, it's really easy to tell when you finish your mark. And now we move to a different location. Is the different location one we haven't done yet? We haven't done Orc yet. Orc sounds like it'd be so annoying to do. We got Suncrest again. Honestly, Suncrest seems like one of the quicker ones. Oh, wait, where did my team go? My team! Wait, did I not build one for Suncrest? Oh, I think I built one for Strix, but didn't bother building one for Suncrest. I see. Well, give me that. I'm just taking the Egress and the other thing from the team and just putting on the other one. Alright, that's fine. Alright, what do we need? We got Egress, we got a Cattle, we got the banner set. What else? Phoenicia, no. Quetzalma, sure. What did I run for the other one? I think I just ran a Link when we ran it the other week. I think I ran the Dragon. But yeah, I think I just ran the only one that has Link. There's literally only one troop in this whole kingdom. Is that one brown-yellow one? The Larian. And it gives you +1 yellow. You could run Hero instead, but this one's slightly quicker just to get your mana up. I don't think that's normally an issue, but oh well. 1 extra mana. Could put something safer there if you want to, or even use Hero, but yeah, we'll go with +1 yellow. Also, I don't think you have to have the restriction of your Hero. I think you're allowed to run any Hero, as weird as that may seem. They're probably going to change that in the future, though, I would assume. But as it currently stands, you're allowed to run any Hero you want. I'm pretty sure. Because you ran on the other one and let us, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we'll take that one over. I'm trying to get my mana. There we go. Alright, we got Infinite Loop now. This one the longest it has taken to get this team to Infinite Loop. We got it. Yeah, the team sometimes disappears, which is going to be annoying. Because I'm going to go compose a bunch of teams later and realize that half my teams have disappeared. Which is not ideal. I need to start keeping like a Word document or something for them. Does Strix have 50% mana start at all? No. I'm pretty sure. I'm just double checking in my brain. But yeah, no. Strix does not have 50% mana start. It has 2 different ways to get Yellow Perpetual Storm. But Strix currently does not have 50% mana start, unless I'm forgetting of something really obvious. No, that one Legend doesn't have it. Yeah, so there's no 50% mana start. The best you have is the Cattle, just giving you infinite mana turn 1, and then you just go crazy from there. Which is kind of like infinite mana. Just with more steps. Well, technically less steps. Because he Cattle, I mean, not like, yeah, it's literally just a Cattle into Egress, that's it. Same build as the other week. I guess all you need. Why not Finesse? You can't. Finesse is Suncrest. I mean, it's Strix, but not Suncrest. Though you put a winky face, so I assume that means you realize that you can't run it. And you're just joking. But you can run it for pure Strix, but you can't run it for pure Suncrest. I'll throw that one down. Because you're running pure Suncrest right now. Put in little extra marks. Because they're both actually available this week. And one you can double finesse, the other one, but this one you can't. Which makes it a little slower than the other one. Not that much slower. It's still infinite loop, which is a slightly slower infinite loop. I'm trying to get a Quetzalma kill here. There we go. Hey, we actually get to do something with Quetzalma for once. Oh yeah, you can run it for yellow as well. I don't think I bothered building a yellow team yet, but yes, obviously it would also be this infinite loop team. Except we can run like a gem dragon or something with it if we wanted to. Actually, no, we couldn't. We'd get less gem spawn if we did. So it'd pretty much just be an egress team again then. Unless we want to build an empower yellow dragon team. Which we could. But you could use this Equaddle to feed Diamantina. Or Stellaraxis. Or anything else we feel like. Because he's usable outside of a Strix team. Egress is not, but Equaddle is. Like, Egress kind of requires the 4x Strix, because that's kind of its whole premise. But you can use Equaddle in any yellow team you feel like. It's not restricted just to Strix. The Egress is overall ultimately stronger than him, but he has a lot more flexibility for teams he could be used for. Because you could use this with any yellow team. And despite this being infinite loop stronger, it is only restricted to Strix or Suncrest. Or I guess technically yellow. And luckily, all three of those are available this week. Because we have Strix, we have... actually, all of them are literally there. All lined next to each other. Oh, we only need one more fight. But we have Strix over there, we got Suncrest over there, and yellow right up there. Oh, that's not yellow. The yellow's right up there. Do we know how much of a team bonus the new pets give? Because are they even that worth it? If it's just like standard kingdom or troop bonus, the amount of extra benefit you would get from them is actually really small. From a completionist standpoint, yes, you would want to go get them. But their actual impact on battle is probably nothing relative to how much they actually cost. Like, they're going to take forever to grind. But give you almost no benefit once you actually get them. In all fairness, that's a lot of grinds in this game. That's not true, though. Like, the Gem Dragons and Celestial Dragons give you some insane stuff for the grind. But, I don't know, it's going to feel like kind of like the Underspire grind. Where you need to get them, but they're not that useful. Though the priority to get them is even lower. Because for those other ones, you have to get them at some point because they're troops and you're going to need them for kingdom upgrades. But pets aren't really needed for kingdom upgrades. Yes, they are, but, like, you know, you only need, like, so many pets upgraded. And you can normally choose to not upgrade some. And those could easily be the ones you choose not to upgrade. How many silver marks have we earned so far this fight? I mean, this stream. We've gotten 125. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. Well, technically 2.5, but no, that was actually farming it, of course. But let's just say 2 hours. We weren't doing, like, the most optimal of optimal, but we've still been chasing them. And I believe we have only gotten 1/5 of a pet. Of course, there are a bunch of other ones you get passively. Like, every single week you get, so we still need to get 6,500 points. I'm only, like, halfway there. Might need to go quick kill one of the quicker ones. Just so we can get there in, before the stream ends. Because I do want to go do that. I do want to get to 6,500. I'm not going to claim it. Because I don't want to go use all these gold and XP boosters quite yet. But I do want to get, like, 6,500 to stream, I think. But anyways, which we're only halfway there. Got a ways to go. But I haven't been farming the easier locations, so we'll get there soon. But anyways, but you get 100 silver and 80 gold from this. So that'll be another 100, which means I would still have to farm like 500 more silvers to get a single pet. Because your cheapest pet is 750. And you don't get silver for much else. And those are those thingies. Pets. Oh, they're all in this little tab. These you would never buy. Wow, those are really expensive now that I'm looking at them. Wow, those are absurdly expensive. Yeah, the only ones that are worth it are obviously all pets. That goes without saying. The deed books, maybe the shiny keys. And that's it. All pets, and that's also a question mark on them. The deed books and shiny keys. I would avoid the pet orb. And honestly, I'm not sure. Do you skip pets? Are these pets that worth it? 2 times team bonus for water. Only applies in Central Spire. So this is when you use a 4 times blue team. You get what? Double the bonus? That's not a lot of bonus. This one's for Beast. Which we don't even have that restriction this week. This one's for Nature. Which would be 4 times green. I'm pretty sure. That battle. And this one I would assume is Mech. Yep, Mech. Interesting. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. We're at 125. We're definitely not getting one of these this stream, that's for sure. But it does seem like you could farm one a week if you really wanted to. Oh, I just realized you can only buy one. That means you're actually going to need pet orbs to max it. They're actually made to be maxed with pet orbs. Because there isn't really an alternative to max them otherwise. Because what's the alternative? There isn't really one. Because there's no way you can possibly get enough copies. You would need 31 copies. And they sell one at a time. Not only is it not worth buying that many copies, but there's literally only one in stock. Yeah, it's one a week for the pets. So you would just buy one and then use either 3 small pet orbs, which you shouldn't buy them there, but you would get them through other means. So these are actually made to be upgraded with pet orbs then, with how they currently work. Interesting. I wonder if they ever will be added to the pet drop table. They said they were considering it, but it's not happening initially. I wonder if they ever will. Because they're going to be substantially cheaper from the actual pet drop table than they will be trying to get them through here. But at least initially, I guess we'll try getting one of each from here. If we're going to max them or not is within question, though. Because I'm not sure if it's really worth it. Because we're going to make it go from a 2.25 bonus to a 3 times bonus for, like, what? Like, a few extra stats? Like, it's not that worth it for a whole orb. I guess compared to things that we could use orbs on, but if they're going to be added to a drop table later, it'd be better to use your pet orbs on cosmetic pets that you're not going to be able to really get in the future, rather than wasting on these. We need, like, full confirmation that they are or aren't going to come into the drop table later. Because if they are, you shouldn't use pet orbs on them. And if they aren't, then you should. But we don't know that yet. I'm still going to get one of each, though. I will get one of each. Probably. We'll see. But there isn't really too much else to use the currency on, so might as well. Alright, I should say, there isn't that much to use the silver currency on, other than getting the pets. The gold one's a different story. Each one of these is like 1.5 deep books. Literally. Quite literally, because it costs 100. Like, you can get a deed book and then 2.5 shiny keys for the cost of one of these pets. If these are being added to the drop table later, there is literally 0 reason you should ever get one of the gold pets. If they get added to the drop table later. We don't have confirmation on that yet. Because they were still up in the air on if they will or will not. But even if these are going to come in like a year or 2 after the fact, it is worth waiting. And just use them for other things like deed books and shiny keys. Mostly deed books, probably. At least in the current state of the game. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, we only got like, what, 1/5 of one? Yeah, it looks like we only got like a 1/5 of one so far with that 125. We're still going to keep going a little while, of course. That isn't counting the extra orb we get here. You get 100 every single week from that. You also get it based on your leaderboard position, but realistically, that's not going to be much. You get some golds from this one as well. But the main leaderboard position I was talking about was this one, global one. You should get at least 5 extra from this, which obviously is like almost 0, but you know. So that means almost all of your silver medals are coming from doing what we're doing right now, which is going to one of these that are marked, getting your 10, 15, or 20 based on where it is. The central one is 10. The ones that are based on color is 15. And all of those outer border ones that are the really annoying ones, like either Kingdom or Troop type, are 20. Because they're harder to do, generally. As well as take longer to do. So yeah, the outer ring is 20. This middle ring that's pure color is 15. And then the middle that lets you do literally anything is 10. Speaking of which, we have that right now. And speaking of which, we got a Firebomb team. Oh yeah, we were still just deciding what we're doing with this Rope Dart. I think we're just ditching it for... Honestly, I'm about to just put a Mountain Crusher here. Like, it's not going to matter. I'm just going to put a Mountain Crusher. Though I kind of want to go something that's like a little better than that, but... Oh no, let's just go Mountain Crusher. It's not that big a deal. I just need something to mana accumulate there. I'll catch you later, Chad. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're still probably going to go for about another hour-ish. Not sure exactly how long. Farm a little bit more silver metals, get to 1.6k or 6.5k, whatever it was. We're probably still going for a little bit. Actually, we might almost go all the way to midnight. We'll see. Yeah, so far out of every team I mess around with Stellarix, I think the Daughter of Time Stellarix build is my favorite. So I'm not sure what weapon I want, but honestly Mount Crusher's fine. Definitely want to keep the Leprechaun. And the reason I want to use Heroes is because I want Dispel just in case they have Submerge. Like, a lot of teams won't, but if they do, it's going to be too annoying for Stellarix to deal with on its own. Because there's no way to deal with it on its own. Oh yeah, we don't have any anti-freeze on this team. That's a problem. That is one slight issue. I have anti-freeze in the sense that we have Hourglass. But I don't have Hourglass. I don't have anti-freeze in the sense we have no way to unfreeze ourselves. Oh, also you got Silence. I also have no way to unsilence. Okay, well, I think I know what weapon I want now. I think this battle has made me learn what weapon I should run in first slot. And you've guessed it, it's Wand. Yeah, we're just gonna run Wand. I can't deal with that again. That also allows us to change our hero class if we want to something else, but I don't mind keep it like that. Or go Elementals or something. I want a half mana start though. Anyways, let's run. Alright, so let's try this again. If we'll ever load. I think I have determined what weapon we will now run there for the rest of time. And it is the Wand, the counter of all things. Alright, anything else we need to change here? Don't think so. Plus the yellow, plus 1 blue, minus 1 red. I guess I could change off a mech, but honestly it seems fine. We're doing it for extra Dispel, so we don't have to go out of our way to curse. Though we do also have option to curse now. But now all we have to do is just cast Wand and we win. Like, it's literally over the second we cast Wand. And it's over, we won. We do that. We do that. We do that. And then we do that. And then they're dead. And if they weren't dead, we probably extra turned and could do it again. And that's the game plan. So Wand, oh, don't accidentally click refresh, that'd be a fail. Wand, Daughter of Time, Stellarix, Leprechaun. Oh, there's one Stellarix team. Had to go build a bunch more for a video. But that'll definitely be one of them. Poor Kronos, he's just not going to get used. I almost don't even want to cover a video on him, to be honest. I don't know, I probably still will. We're obviously going to be covering the Gem Dragon first, though. We'll have a video on him hopefully tomorrow. As well as everything else we need to go cover with the patch soonish. Not sure if they're all going to be up tomorrow. There's a lot of things we need to go cover. I probably should have grabbed that mana before I did it. Now we're in a weird situation where I have to cast Wand. And then block all my mana. And then get no mana. And then have him Catharix my entire damage source. Because there's literally only one on our team. But he's a really good one. The pets are 1 a week, then restock, and there'll be more in the future. Yeah, there'll be different ones, and there's always one every single week. But you're never going to need more than one of any one. Because they're way too expensive to buy them up that way. It's just not worth it. Also, could you not freeze my everything? That'd be great. Alright, now we can go win. We do that, then we do that. And then we repeat that again. Cycle it back, do Wand. Do Stellarix. Somehow miss our turn. Poke him with something. Oh, we didn't get a poke. Oh no, he poked us. We'll poke you back. Yeah, about to gain a level. The one thing you like about PvP on color restriction, finally, yes, you can finally use book offensively. It is now not just a defensive option. You can run it as an offense build for the first time ever. Well, not the first time ever, but the first time it's been really viable as an offense. And not just purely defense. Grey King also got a massive buff as well. He's really good on all 3 colors he's associated to. Hey, we gained a level. 1881. The mirror level. Actually, we won't have another mirror level again until 1991. It'll be a long while. It could be over a year before we see our next mirror level. But there it is, 1881. 1991 is probably not happening until 2025. Or 2024, probably. But late 2024. Or sorry, no, actually it could still be 2025 now that I think about it. Yeah, it probably would be early 2025. So yeah, we're not gonna see another one of those in a while. A level that's the same thing forward as it is backwards. But technically, even 1991 isn't, whereas 1881 is. Because you could perfectly reflect one, well, unless it's like angled in a way. Depends how you draw the one. But 8 is the same both directions. And 1 is if you draw it like a line. I don't know if you did a little curve thingy on it. Oh, don't miss. You're not allowed to do that. Now we're gonna lose. Oh no, my team. Where'd you go? Come back. I'll catch you later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, did we do our 5 battles? Yeah, I feel like we already have. Or we're exactly 1 short. Wait, what? I've only done 1? Wait. Did I just do a set of 5 and it reset on the same kingdom? Okay, that's interesting. It could do the same thing that the other ones do, which I guess makes sense. We already know the other ones do it too. But it is possible that you get the bonus, and then the bonus moves to the exact same location of what you just did. The other ones work the same way, though it's a bit less likely because there's so many kingdoms. But it's actually going to be a lot more likely for this mode. So that same mechanic's still around. I'm not really sure that's a mechanic or a glitch or what, but it still ultimately does it. That's interesting. Yeah, that same mechanic glitch also works for these thingies. That being whenever you take it out from a section, it's possible that it returns back to the exact same section you just finished. It does not check to see if it does a unique one. It can roll on the same one you literally just did. Meaning you can get back-to-back same section, which we just did. Because we got the middle PvP section twice. I said, hello, Big 4 Mercy. Welcome, welcome. You just got on. How did your dragon luck go? How did our dragon luck go? How did our dragon luck go? We got 1 of each dragon. And only 1 of each. We got literally perfect roll. It was the luckiest we've ever gotten. But, actually, it's technically on screen right now as well. But, that's how it went. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We got a flawless on it. After going 27 dry on the other one. Or, you know, it took us 27 to complete the other one. To then go flawless on that one. The funniest thing is even though we did flawless on this, we did so unlucky on the last one that we're still over drop rate. Just because of how over drop rate we went last time. Even with a perfect this time. Yeah, we got a perfect. I thought it was glitched for a second, or they changed it so it was guaranteed, but nope. We just got absurdly lucky. And now I have a lot of Dragonite for whenever they do add more, if they ever add more. I feel like they will, but it's probably going to be like 2 or 3 years. I don't think they're going to do another one in a year again. Even though so far they have. Also, why am I losing? Do I really need to go use a safe PvP team? Because we'll go do it. Let's see. We'll take that one over. I'll go change to something safer. He doesn't even have a threat. All he has is purple book, though I guess I am using 3 purple, so that's probably where the problem's coming through. We are using triple purple against book right now. Doesn't help that whenever he misses. There's only one bad thing about this new mythic. Every time he misses, he just gives so much value to the enemy. A really annoying amount of value. Oh yeah, this was the thing I was mentioning might be really meta going forward. People running Tangle Bomb on green and yellow restrictions, as well as Fey and Elemental potentially. Particularly Fey, because there's not as many Feys as there are Elemental teams. Curious to see if that actually happens. Oh, I forgot, we're frozen on everything. I was like, oh, we're not going to be on the frozen on the other color. No, we're frozen on all the things. But now we're unfrozen on all the things. I really love this combo. Daughter of Time into Stellarix. Or not Stellarix. Yeah, Stellarix. I don't remember his name. We're going to be seeing it a lot. Hey, firebombs. Oh, I'm going to miss when firebombs are gone. This is pretty much the last week or two that we ever get to see firebombs again. So enjoy them while you have them. Farm them when you can. Because they are pretty much going to be extinct in a week or two from now. As soon as we get into next year, you will probably never see a firebomb team again. Because the PvP system would have been fully updated by then. Like, you know, with everyone's teams that people have been using. Possibly even by next week, but definitely by early next year. Oh, there's our 10 silver marks. Let's see, did we roll back in the same location again? Or did we get somewhere else? Oh, another firebomb team. I almost feel like taking it immediately. Where do we get? I don't want to do Stormheim. No, I got Giant and Stormheim. Oh no, is there a really good Giant team I'm forgetting? There has to be a more meta Giant team than Ural Fire Giant, the new Decay Weapon, and Hindla. That isn't 4 Baldurs. Let's see. Oh, maybe some of the Ogress? Like an Ogress Giant team? Problem is, most of these are horrible. Like, Ural's decent. Hindla has Resummon. Baldur, you could just build a whole team out of, but it's risky. Got a bunch of trolls, but you don't have anything good to feed them into. Where's all the good mythic giants? We literally have 2, and they're some of the worst mythics in the game. We have a giant that literally kills himself with his final trait. And a giant that has a inferior barrier than every other thing that has barrier. To such a degree that Dawnbringer is literally just better than him in almost every situation. Which is normally how you build this team in the past. It was Ural Fire Giant, Dawnbringer, Hindla. And you can actually still run it in there, this restriction. You still run Dawnbringer here. If you don't have the new weapon that came out today. But, yeah, this one's not really that quick to go do. I might stop chasing. Does anyone... Actually, I guess we don't know. I wonder if these get reset every day. Because I really hope these 2 locations don't stay all week. Or forever until you do... Well, it'd stay all week if they do. I hope they get reset every day rather than every week. Because right now, I really don't want to do Stormheim or Giant, which are basically the same restriction, though Giant would be a little quicker. Because they're by far some of the slowest 2 out of any of these restrictions. I guess Orc would be 2. I don't think we had a single Orc one yet. But we can easily run Skull Spam for that. Suncrest is quick. Strix is quick. All the color ones are quick. Obviously, using anything is quick. Divine is not the quickest, but it's quick enough. But yeah, Stormheim and Giant are really slow. Because you only have 2 of them, you'd easily get stuck with 2 really slow ones. Because the slowest 3 that we have right now are Stormheim, Giant, and Orc. Or by far the slowest 3 out of any of these restrictions. But you're eventually going to be locked and have to do them if you want to get more of those little silver mark thingies. Which I do want to get more of, but I kind of just want to get to 6.5 key points for tonight, I think. Well, I do want to farm more of the silver things throughout the week. I'm going to hope that these get reset tomorrow. If they don't, then we're just going to have to be forced to go do them. But otherwise, I think I want to hit the 6.5k right now. So the easiest way to do that would probably just be to do Central over and over again. Unless you get more for doing one of these. But just running a quick kill Central. But then again, I guess the teams here will be harder. So it might be better to do green, yellow, or brown. I haven't done a green team yet. Maybe we'll go do green. I think we did yellow already, right? Have we done yellow yet? No, I haven't done yellow or the other one yet. I don't try to be quicker between yellow, green, and brown. Oh, so thank you for the 37 pence, Lester. Greatly appreciated. So you don't think you pointed out, but there is a VIP restriction in the shop. To buy the shiny key for 20 gold marks, you have to get 30,000 VP first. Yeah, you do have to get 30,000 within a week. Or sorry, 80,000 within a week. Which, yes, that is pretty high. Though I saw someone on leaderboard was getting like 40,000 an hour somehow. I'm not sure what team or what area they're doing it in. I assume either yellow, green, or brown. I don't know, which one of these would be the quickest? I'm trying to think of some teams. We were doing Bombot here earlier. Yellow, we'd have the Infinite Strix. And we could technically feed that into a Gem Dragon or something similar as a finisher if we really want to. What does green have? Green has the War Gear one. Like the War Gear Infinite Loop. It's not as useful. I still feel like yellow would be the quickest of these 3, would it not? Like basically run Egress team with 1 less Egress. I think would be our quickest option here. Because we would just run the Empower. This guy. You would run him. You would run Egress. You would run Finesse. And you would run, honestly, we could just run 2 Finesse. But we could also just run, like a Gem Dragon finisher. Like, literally just run, Diamantina. Yes, we got a little bit less gem spawn, but it should be enough. And just run that. Unfortunately, this doesn't count as Strix, obviously. But, it would make it a little bit quicker because of the damage range. We're hitting like 100-something. Alright, let's just run with this. So I need yellow and red? Yellow green? Yellow blue? Yellow blue. Let's do yellow plus 1 blue minus 1 something. I forgot, we don't have a good one. How about red? Let's do yellow plus 1 red minus 1 something. Sure, green, why not? Alright, I'll be team. I don't have a hero class set, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, Egress, Cattle, Finesse, and Diamantina. Diamantina is not a Strix, but this is why we upgraded our thing to have 1 higher gem spawn. It should still be consistent enough even without it. Its extra turn chance will go down a bit, though. But it should be high enough to not matter most of the time. And then we just get them all into Diamantina range, then cast Diamantina, and then rinse repeat. So he's poked them all into Diamantina range. And then we cast Diamantina. And then we win. And then repeat. And then get quick points. And then every time we do that, we get like 70 points. And it takes under a minute. Yep, 78 points. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we do for points for now. I was do this till we get 6.5k or whatever it was. I think that's going to be the strategy then. You just won a match with the new Terror mechanic? Nice. Wait, what slot were they in? Were they all the way in 4th? Do you know if Terror works if they're the only one remaining? Like, if something is terrored in 2nd slot, does it die or does it have to move all the way to last slot to die? Oh, it does have to be in last? Oh, that's kind of annoying. But I guess that makes sense. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I need alignment. I'm, like, trying to cast it and then realizing I have nowhere to cast. I got stun locked. How much damage is Diamantina? Oh, I keep forgetting. It has the other boost ratio, too. Which at this point is probably going to be enough. Especially if we keep getting skulls. Also, I keep forgetting. Egress hits like 1,000 damage per skull. Keep forgetting it's actually a skull troop. Which actually the first Strix that actually uses skulls, which is kind of funny. Because they have so many random attack buffs for no reason. But the Egress actually uses it very, very well. It's kind of weird that the Infinite Loop is also the best skull damager. Because despite all the attack gains the Strix have, there is no better skull damager than Egress. That's not even what it's supposed to be used for, yet it's still the best skull damager. Just because it's 20% dodge and a 2x skull damage. And nothing else from the kingdom is anything good for some reason. Despite it being a pretty core mechanic of Strix to have random attack boosts for no reason. It's the only one that actually utilizes it. A random skull would be great, so we can poke him down. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cast a whole additional time. There we go, perfect. And a smash. Also, I don't think we dropped a single extra turn. Honestly, I feel like we're almost extra turning better with less gem spawn here. As weird as that may seem. Because we're not, like, overtaking the board. Because sometimes if you put too many gems on the board, you're actually going to have less gems on the board than what you had. Because if you put something like 50 yellow on the board, and you currently had, like, 25 on it, you're going to have way less than 25 after. Because you overfilled the board too much. Obviously, that mechanic's not possible. Well, technically, there are a couple things that do that, but you know what I mean. If such a situation could occur. It was just an extreme example. And it was Diamantina wipe. I think it's going to be our quickest... Oh, wow. How on earth did we get 100 for 13 for that? What on earth did I do? Make an 8 of a kind. I want to see what some of these bonuses are. Receive 8 from extra, or whatever that was. 1 in 2 or less turns, which actually gives you 12 VP. 1 with 4 allies still alive, so the whole team didn't die. That's it. It must have just been the battle. That was fun. There we go. Anyways. How are we doing on points? I'm just going to camp here, I think, until we have 6.5. My tribute's ready again. Also, we'll still have one more redeem code to stream, by the way. We'll hand down a little bit. Let's see. Where are we currently at? We have 4,190. I need to get to 6,500. Let's keep going. Or what would that put us on the leaderboard if we get there? That'd put us in... It still shows we're in 10,000. Okay, this definitely isn't working correctly. Because it still says I'm at 10,000. Despite our score constantly moving. Yeah, hitting 6,500 won't even be top leaderboard right now. A lot of people going for like 10,000, 11, 12,000 right now. And somehow first place is at like 80,000. Which means they're getting like 30-something thousand an hour. Which I assume they're just camping one location for that. I'm pretty sure most people on leaderboard weren't exploring like we were earlier. Because gosh, some of those teams are really slow, like the Giant team. Oh yeah, we're going pretty long tonight. We're probably still going for about half an hour. Hey, Pet Gnome. Not sure if our guild has one active right now. Watch him escape. Last time I got a Pet Gnome, it actually escaped. It was really funny. Not during this stream, but the last time we had one before the stream, it randomly escaped. And it was very unfortunate. So I was even talking to the guild, like, hey, is the pet ready? And then it ran away, and then there was no pet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can't get a pet. It's Wednesday. It's still Wednesday for 3 more hours. Ah, never mind. I forgot. I can't even get a pet battle. It's still Wednesday for 3 more hours. And we're definitely not going to be streaming for over 3 hours right now. We're going in for like another half an hour or so. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. That's sad. I'm not even going to kill him now. He can run away. That's unfortunate. I was always ironic that the hardest day to ever get pet battles, well, because it's impossible, is on the pet event day. It's just always so weird. It's basically impossible to get pets on the day dedicated to pets. Seems kind of counterproductive. But anytime there's a 24-hour pet, you cannot get any other pet active. Yeah, that leaderboard thingy will be fixed later. It seems like it doesn't update properly currently. Unless you're in like top 100. They'll fix that out. There'll be a lot of initial bugs, some of which will have to exist until the game can even propagate with teams. Because they need teams to pull from, and currently there's no teams until everyone does battles. So I'm pretty sure the full system honestly won't be fixed completely until like early January. There's just some things they just have to wait a few weeks on. Plus they're going to be out of the office starting like next week. So if there's any kind of drastic issue. It's one of the reasons why the ban miss was so annoying. Because almost no one on their team was at the office because of the holidays. So it took even longer for them to situate everything. Because I think they start taking off after this week. So unless there's like a gigantic problem with the game, they're not going to do anything. It would have to be a really big problem. Like ban miss last year. Okay, we'll throw that down. But let's say that we're winning 2 times per minute with this. Let's say on average we get 80 VP. That's 160 VP. What's 160 times 60? Math, go. 160 times 60. We could do better than this, but this is like a low ball estimate. That is 9,600 an hour. Someone was doing 30,000 an hour earlier. It's kind of insane. But yeah, my guesstimation just came out to like 10,000 an hour with this team. I'm pretty sure if we go quicker, it would obviously be a bit quicker than that. That was like a low ball estimate, but still. I was doing 30,000 plus an hour earlier. I'm trying to think. What's like the quickest quick kill you can do on any of those colors? Unless they're doing it on the unrestricted one. But I'm currently not doing fights there because it has a lot of the more meta teams right now. And it will all these modes will later on. But for this week and potentially the next few weeks, they're not going to have anything too annoying on the side color ones. So we're just doing a side color one. Actually, I don't think we've lost a single battle on any of them that wasn't the middle area. Which is basically just PvP as we've known it for years. Yeah, I only got 72 for that one. I believe once we have real players here, we're going to get more VP per fight as well. Because a lot of these pre-made teams seem like they have a really low base VP value. So I'm not sure what's really determining that base VP value. But you've seen a really wide range for it. And it seems to make up a good majority of the VP you get for your fight. I'm not sure exactly what it's determined by. Oh no. We're finally seeing the problem of not having a pure Strix team. The first time it's really backfired out of all the fights we've done so far. Slight issue with having a Diamantina there. Sometimes it just doesn't land the extra turn. That was the first time it's ever been a really big issue, though. The other fights were fine. Yeah, that was only 66. Though we did get a lot less of the extra VP bonus that time for all the mistakes. Yeah, overall, my thoughts on the new PvP system, it's not too bad. I feel like long-term, it's not going to get me to play more PvP, though. Short-term, yes. Like, we're talking like the next few months, definitely a lot more PvP. But like a year from now, I don't think this new system would really be enough to make me play a lot more PvP. Like, we still will, especially in the next couple months. But what are the main rewards? You get... Well, I guess the biggest reward would be deed books. You can actually start to earn deed books through PvP now, which I really wish they would do that rework to treasure hunt. You know how much treasure hunt would spike in usage rate if they added the system that's in PvP right now to treasure hunt? You know, not the exact system, but you know, some, oh wow, 107. But some kind of way to get treasure maps through treasure hunt. I mean, not treasure maps. I mean, getting, like, you know, writs and everything else through treasure hunt. Oh, wait, this one's a real team. What happened? Why are all these real teams all of a sudden? Oh, no. That's fine. I just have to kill the Iron Gut. But this one can't be a real team. No one would use that with Iron Gut. No one would use a Graves here with Iron Gut. This is a team that happens to have Iron Gut on it. Which makes it look a lot scarier than it actually is. It has a 4 times blessed, though. Which also means pretty much nothing. Alright, let me kill the Iron Gut before he kills my whole team. So he does only have a 67% devour, but still. Can't risk it. You found me in PvP? And that's not a team you used tonight? Interesting. I guess they just put random teams on real people's names. Wait, what team is it, though? Harpy, Night Song, Lord, Orati, Vothorex, and Diamantina. Oh, that's weird. I was gonna say, maybe it was my old defend team, but no, that's not even my old defend team. Kind of funny that has a Diamantina on it, though. It makes it seem like it's actually a real team. Kind of like that one that we saw an Iron Gut on. Like, at first it looks like a real team, then you look at the rest of the team, it's like, wait, that's not real. You fought Tyrion like 15 times. All the teams look real now. Oh wait, do they look real? This one doesn't look real. Well, then again, this one does look slightly more coherent. But no, as the time goes on, the teams will become actual real people's teams. Give it a day or a couple days or a couple weeks. Because they needed pre-made teams for the system to work off of initially. Until people actually started playing to populate the teams. Do you know how to unlock the Sentinels? It is from doing Underspire. It is a very, very low chance from Underspire dead end rooms. I've so far only found 2. But yeah, they're very, very rare. It could easily take upwards of a year of doing Underspire to get them. They're definitely one of those slow grinds in the game. They aren't like too important to get, but you do eventually want to get them. But if you do daily Underspire, even just the free side of daily Underspire, you would eventually get them. Does the rarity of the rooms matter for drops? As far as getting the troops, I don't think it does. I believe someone mentioned a little while ago that the rarity of the room it matters what you get from it, But the chance of the troop, I believe, is the same regardless of the rarity of the room. So a tier 1 room, I believe, has the same chance of dropping you a legend as like the tier 6 or whatever it goes up to, mythic battle room. Yeah, last I recall, it is weighted evenly, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But last I've heard, they are weighted evenly. So a tier 1 would still have the same chance as a tier 6. The loot from a tier 6 would still be better overall, but the legend chance should be the same. Regardless of what tier the dead end room is. Because the only thing that the tier of the dead end room changes is the overall loot table, not the actual chance for the legend. At least that's what I've heard. Oh, I thought that was a real one for a second. No, why would you do such a thing? No, especially if that's just an AI-made team. No, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to put the exact gnome I need on a team of a somewhat coherent-looking team. I legit thought that was the a guy for a second. That's just a fake gnome. You got all 6 and 8 eggs? Nice. Yeah, a lot of people getting lucky tonight. But we got really unlucky on them. How many do you have to open? Because I'm hearing everyone get it in like under a dozen. A lot of lucky people tonight. And there has to have been someone who went like 20 already or something. But not too many people probably had that much Spirit Dragonite. Because even if I opened until we went all in on eggs, I think we only would have done like 17 or 18. If we got that unlucky. Luckily we didn't. What do I need here? I'll take that one. But yeah, I can't wait to go cover our team on the new guy already. Oh, why do I keep forgetting his name? It's called Stellarix. Yeah, Stellarix. We'll cover Stellarix teams tomorrow. I also hope to have a video going over at least one team for every category, if not 2. Like, you know, all the PvP categories we have. As well as maybe an overview video for the patch, which will probably be a bit shorter. Given how many times we've covered it, I want to try to keep under 10 minutes. And by that, I mean it's going to be under 25 minutes. But I'm going to try to keep it a little shorter. And by that, I mean, hopefully aim for under 20. Ideally even lower than that. Just kind of summarizing, like, you know, the new game modes, where to find it all, you know, basic stuff. Then we have a teams video going over all the teams for the battles. And then we have a teams video for Stellarix. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't have Stellarix yet, but might as well get it out early. Honestly, Stellarix seems like it's going to have a lot of potential going forward. What's cool, though, is that you're still going to use Diamantina. Like, there are situations where Diamantina is better, there's situations where Stellarix is better. One doesn't completely overshadow the other. Also, you know in the video tomorrow, we got to go show that we got a perfect roll. You know that's going to be like the first thing we show when we start going over the dragon. I still can't get over that. Out of everything that has happened to stream, honestly, that has even happened to us in Gems of War at any point. That is probably the luckiest we have ever gotten on any one thing in Gems of War. I guess technically any 6 things. But a completely flawless Gem Dragon run. Do you prefer Diamantina or the 6-color new dragon? Honestly, I almost prefer Diamantina. The new guy's gimmick is pretty cool. But Diamantina still has a higher upper range. Like, the amount of areas you're going to use Diamantina compared to the new dragon is actually more. As weird as that may seem. Including right now. Because whenever you need the highest AoE damage in the game, Diamantina is still higher. The other one's better at looping, but there's already so many ways to loop in the game. Like, when you're looking for, like, infinite damage loop damage, like, you're probably looking more to the Stellarix now, rather than necessarily using, like, Truffle Spam or something. Truffle Spam's still a lot safer to use, so it's not as quick. But, I don't know, I still feel like I'm going to use Diamantina, like, 80% of the time, including right now. It has a higher upper range for damage. And that's really important. It's one of the reasons why Phoenicia was used for so long, until Diamantina came out. But yeah, I still feel like I'm going to be using Diamantina way more. Not that I won't be using the other guy. But definitely still going to use Diamantina a huge amount. Like, I was expecting that other dragon to potentially overshadow it. But if anything, Diamantina almost overshadows the new dragon. The other dragon has potential to do more damage, but this has a single cast of higher damage. So it still has like the whole thing that made Phoenicia good. It's one of the reasons why Phoenicia doesn't get used too much now if you have the better, or you know, if you have like Diamantina. Because whatever in Gems of War has the highest single cast AoE will always be viable. For quite a while that was Phoenicia. In the current state of the game that's Diamantina. And even after the new dragon it's still Diamantina. It's just whatever has this mechanic will just always be good. And if something ever becomes better than Diamantina, then that will be the new one to use. But it's a category of troop that whatever is the best in that category will always have a high usage rate. As the mechanic's just always needed. Because it's a really good strategy for winning quickly. Of course, that's applicable to whatever your best AoE option is. But the progression for it in the current state of the game is, like, probably Black Manacle super early on, and Atlanta and stuff like that. Then moving up, ideally, to Phoenicia once you start getting Mythics. Then eventually, way down the line, moving up to Diamantina. There's probably some in-between somewheres in there. I just can't think of exactly what it is off the top of my head. Like, what the other, like, mid-range, really high damage is. But generally, it's Phoenicia until you have Diamantina, then it's Diamantina the whole time. Until we eventually get a better one. Oops, that is not who I meant to cast. Alright, where's our points at? Because we're not ending this stream until we hit 6,500. Also, I'll hand out the next code and final code when we hit 6,000. 6,000 score here. Which we're almost there, actually. Now that we're starting to use a quicker team. And then we'll have all the gold marks. We'll have all the other things. I'm not going to claim this, though. Because if you click claim all, you're going to activate an hour of gold boost and an hour of soul boost. And I'm not sure if there's any way to separate them. I really wish these didn't auto-claim. That's really annoying. I hope they tweak that in the future. The best change, and I really hope they add it for 7.4. They really have to make each one of these boosters, including XP boosters, they got to change them so they're a stackable resource. There should be a category that's called boosters. And just put every booster there. Oh, except I guess prefer Paloozas, because those have their own category. But just have a booster category and just put every booster that ever gets added there. And then have a menu in some other menu, like the Soul Forge or somewhere else, where you activate your boosters. Kind of like how you do Palooza currently. Because in the current state of the game, them triggering automatically when you claim them is so bad. And I'm not sure if those can even be sent to your mail or not. I almost don't even want to test it, because we lose out on like 80 gold medals and 100 silver if it doesn't work. So I kind of don't want to risk it. Because we kind of need as much as we can get right about now. At the end of the week or whenever we quick claim all. So we're going to have to waste it and do an hour of gold soul booster later at some point. Not this stream, though. But at some point this weekend. Probably while doing the Vault event this weekend. Oh, by the way, we still have Vault event this weekend. Almost forgot about that. Gosh, we got a lot of things happening this week. One of the busier Gems of War weeks we've had in a while. I'll say one of the busier ones all year. And honestly, this is probably one of the bigger patches we've gotten all year as well. Not the biggest, though, I would say, but definitely on the bigger side. Which is kind of weird. They've been putting a lot of the bigger patches in December these days. Because pretty much last year's biggest overall effective patch was also in December. It didn't do much. All it really did was update orbs, but the impact that it had on the game was huge. Even though what it ultimately did was pretty small. But it forever changed the value of orbs in the game. And actually made them good for once again. Something that wasn't the case for years. I know, we missed. It's a problem with not running pure Strix. It's a really big downside to this team. It's only a 3 Strix rather than a 4 Strix. The one extra gem spawn can only carry it so much. A few more fights, we'll hand out a code. And then we should only need several more after that. And that should be 6.5k points. What we did tonight, you're supposed to do across the entire week. Which means it probably takes like, if you were to farm it all in one location, you could probably get it done in like an hour. It's just because we kept jumping everywhere that made it take like way longer. But if you just go to whatever area is just the quickest to win, it'd probably take an hour, give or take a little bit. Like once we have really meta teams on the opposing team, I guess it could take a little bit longer. I don't know, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. But yeah, I feel like it would take about an hour or so. 2 hours absolute tops, and that's across an entire week to end up finishing out the PvP. And that's the only thing you really have to do for it. Like, yes, you can chase for those silver marks, but, I don't know, unless you really want to power grind for them, it's not really needed. But I do advise doing the 6.5k point thingy every week. Also, the very first time you do is actually 2 achievements as well. One for hitting 1,000 VP, and the other one for hitting, why on earth do you have a shiny Drake? That's a weird team. It's shiny Drake and, a silver Drake. It's a shiny silver Drake. Combination you'd pretty much never do, so that's definitely an AI-generated team. The weirdest thing ever. I would love if we could take mana off this board. That'd be very cool. There we go. Use double finesse instead, Diamantina. Yeah, I would have to go to the other location to do that. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Never mind. Yeah, we could go down the double finesse route. The double finesse route, the main benefit that gives you is you do a lot more damage with it. We were running in the other category. But when I changed the PR yellow, I actually did it here so we can get ideally quicker kill with Diamantina. I'm not sure if it actually is, to be honest. Because the amount of times that we miss and get like the enemy 1,000 turns is not ideal. Yeah, I was running in the other location. This one over here. If it will ever load. Hello, please load. There we go. Yeah, we're running it for Strix, I think. We were running Egress, Cattle, double finesse. It's basically the same premise, except you don't do an AoE at the end. And has the upside, of course, of having way more mana accumulation. And I always keep poking them. They're always biggest threat. Though the difference with this team is we actually finish them off all the way. Because we don't have an AoE option to kill them at the end. The best we have is cast Finesse near the end. For the double kill. Which doesn't even save that much time. We can do that right at the end. Which is kind of like casting Diamantina. Yeah, honestly, this might just be quicker. I'm just going to farm them here. Plus, we get to rack up wins for a new mode as well. Because all the other wins go to the other place. Also, why on earth does it show my win rate is 15%? My defend team has lost 17 times. Also, wait, I've done way more than 3 battles here. Wait, what? I'm so confused. It says 6 battles, but it says I only have 3 wins and 0 losses with 6 battles. And it's counting like some kind of defend team, which is won literally 0 times. Because obviously everyone's going to easily kill whatever on earth the random AI team set for it. Why does it even still show defend team? Because it's not even our team that we're using. It's some kind of random gibberish of random junk. Like, it's literally something like this that we're fighting. Would be what our team would be. It's not even what we're using right now. In the future it will be, but not right now it isn't. Hey, we got 69 VP. Nice. Alright, let's go check. If we hit 6,000 or higher, we'll go handle the code right now. Honestly, we might just do it regardless. I just want to see where we're at. Yep, pretty much. We're there. Okay, let's go handle the code. This will be the final code for now. Until tomorrow, we'll be back to handing out a normal amount of codes. Because we handed out quite a bit last night and tonight. But there you go. Final code for now. Use on jumpsupport.com if the game code section. Invite codes in the settings menu. Redeem codes right over there in chat. Give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And let's go finish out the stream. We'll go until we have 6.5k. And then we'll call it for now. And then tomorrow at some point, I hope to cover at least some amount of the following videos. A recap of 7.3, showing everything in game. A teams video showing at least 1 team, if not 2, for every single category. Might do 2, though it will take a lot longer if I do, as there'll be twice as many teams. And plus I need to go make them all because you know, our teams that we already have made, but it'll be harder to make lower level teams. Oh no, I might just do one for each, to be honest. At least initially. We'll see how we do it in the future. The comment section will help us. Because I really don't know how we're going to be going about it or how people want me to go about it going forward. And of course, one thing I really hope to cover tomorrow, since we already got it, I want to cover teams for the new Stellarix. We got it, so we might as well. All right, let's go finish out our points. Still need to get like another 500. And then we'll call it there. Which means we almost streamed until midnight. Got close. We're going to stream, go like until like 10 minutes to midnight, 20 minutes to midnight. Do I even have alignment here? That's unfortunate. I wonder if we have like nothing. There we go. Yeah, no problem for the code. Was that the third or fourth one? I don't remember. Please make a all Cosmic Dragon team video. I probably will at some point. But I believe initially I'm going to cover a video on just the Stellaraxis. However, I could do one team for each of the other ones as well. But I don't think I'll be able to get it out tomorrow just because of how many different videos we already have to go cover. But yeah, I do want to go get that out. I also still need to go cover Kronos, which I'm still not quite sure what I want to even run for him. Because most of his teams I feel like I wouldn't use in the future, but in all fairness, that's a lot of mythics. There's a lot of mythics that come and go. After the week they come out, you basically never touch again. And honestly, I feel like the 3 or the 6 Celestial Dragons are actually in that category. While I do feel like I'll use Stellaraxis in the future, I don't feel like I'm going to use the 6 new Cosmic Dragons ever. Like, obviously the 6-color one, definitely. But the, oh no, I don't feel like I'll really use the other smaller ones. Maybe the red one? But the biggest issue with them is I think they're almost weaker than the normal Gem Dragon variants. Because they don't gain as much of a magic gain. And their overall benefit isn't really there. Because one of Stellaraxis is, like, the whole benefit of why Stellaraxis is good, or has any viability to ever be used, is actually from the stars that it creates. The 3 of both the 2 stars. Those 6 total stars. 3 of both. Like, that's the whole thing that actually makes Stellaraxis worth using. It's not the rest of his ability. And the other ones don't have that. They don't create any stars. It's unique only to Stellaraxis, the final one. And that's like the main gimmick that actually makes it worth it. But all the other 6 don't have it. Whereas I can still see myself using, like, red Gem Dragon, but I can't really see myself using, like, red Celestial Dragon. You're on Xbox, you're blading out PvP? Yeah, hopefully all the things will be propagated by next week as well. We can actually start seeing, like, real teams versus real teams. Though it's kind of nice having super easy fights right now. But these fights are going to get way harder going forward. Like, the amount of infinite loops you're going to see is going to be really absurd. I'm really curious to see how the meta develops for it. What's ultimately going to happen for it. Will be less or more annoying than what PvP was in the past. Because what we see right now is not actually what it's going to be like. I'll give it a couple weeks and it'll pretty much be there. Catch you later. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're going to be calling it soon as well. If anyone has any last minute questions, anyone want me to go over, let me know. There's a few hundred more points, and we're also going to be heading to bed. Actually, probably not. I'm probably up for a few hours, realistically. Honestly, it might be a while before I get the videos out tomorrow. Because I'm not awake enough to record the videos tonight. But also not tired enough to fall asleep. So I'm probably still going to be up for a couple hours, but not record the videos, and then sleep for, you know, at least like 8 hours, get a healthy amount. And then I'll start recording all the videos for tomorrow. Like, I'm not in a rush to go get them out. If we get them out, we get them out. As long as we get them out before the end of the weekend. So I do ideally want to cover as many as we can tomorrow if we can. But I'm not in like a huge rush for it. Okay, we'll throw that one down. Get the other two poked. How many real players do you think there are if so many of our PvP battles are against the dead accounts? These aren't dead accounts that we're up against. These are just AI generated ones, or however they end up doing it. Some of these are actually real people's names. Like people have mentioned they already found me using, or using one of these AI generated ones. What they ended up doing is every single battle that we're fighting right now is not a real person in these. What they ended up doing is making like AI generator or some other kind of thing for a bunch of just preset teams before all of the PvP teams get propagated into the game. So basically it's collecting data on what everyone is using. And then going into next week, it'll use that data for what the battles will be. But for the very first week, it has no data to go on, so they had to put something there. And that's what we're facing now, just whatever they put there. But these aren't dead accounts. They're just, I think it's just grabbing people's actual names from the game. And then just generating a random team for them within the restriction. Based on how random the teams are, for the most part. But yeah, it's not going to be a week, or at least a couple weeks before it starts working properly. But eventually, every team you see will be like this. Like, if a bunch of people are running Egress, Cattle, Double Finesse for this, the next time that you see a strict restriction, nearly every team you see is going to be Egress, Cattle, Double Finesse. Because I'm pretty sure that's one of the highest metas for this strict restriction. Like, obviously, everyone's running Egress, Cattle. It really comes down to if they're running Double Finesse or running, like, a Quetzalma or something else. But, like, give it a couple weeks, and this restriction will be 80% this team. Let's see. I'll take that one over. Which is actually not a bad thing. Because as long as you kill their Egress before they kill you, you auto win. Because the only threat on this team is Egress. And once you kill the Egress, there's nothing left. And you get first turn, so you have a high chance that you'll kill their Egress. Not guaranteed. But as long as your Egress doesn't miss, you should be fine. Because if you miss, you are very dead. Hey, speaking of Quetzalma. Oh, one final battle! Nice! Alright, we'll do it against the Quetzalma team, I guess. Put a bunch of random junk on it. Yeah, every variant of this team... Oh, well, we didn't even get to fight it. Got replaced by a Soul Dome. Yeah, every single team for this Strix restriction is either going to be like Egress, Cattle, Double Finesse, or Egress, Cattle, Hero, and like Quetzalma or something. Like something along those lines. They're like the only two teams that will exist because there's just not that much to run. So every team's going to be very similar. Like, obviously, Yellow Restriction will have a lot wider range, and obviously, No Restriction at all is going to have even a wider range. But modes like this, there's only so many things you can run. Like, there's only, like, 3 viable teams, pretty much. So once the teams are actually in, everyone's team is going to look pretty samey for some of these modes. Whereas right now, you actually see a bit of a variety. Because there's literally just 4 random Strixes right now. But going forward, it's just going to be everyone on some of these modes running the exact identical team. Hey, we got the achievement. There it is. There's the second achievement that came out today. Well, we know we hit 6.5k. If you do that achievement, you'll get both of them. You have to do that within a week. We did it within the first couple hours, but technically, I think you would do it within an hour if you just farmed a single location the whole time, but we were kind of exploring around a lot of that time. But anyways, there we go. That is the final achievement. Do not click Claim All, though, unless you're ready to take an hour of Soul Gold boost, though. So I'm not going to click Collect yet. But, yeah, we have indeed hit 6.5k. But yeah, do not click Collect unless you're ready to do an hour of Gold and Soul farming simultaneously. Whatever you plan to do with that. Because it does claim all those simultaneously. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to change that in the future. I sure hope they do. But if you do click Collect All, you will get all these boosters at the exact same time. There's no way to stagger them. Well, unless you keep claiming them as you get them, but that would be so annoying to do. Because that means as soon as you do like one PvP fight, you got to go do a gold booster. Then the second you hit like 2 more PvP fights, you then have to go do a soul booster. And then after a few more, you're going to have to do a gold booster. Then after several more, you're going to have to do soul. And just keep going back and forth. It just would waste so much time. Like, we would have wasted an extra 2 hours of this like 3.5 hours stream. It's not really worth it. Like, we'll obviously farm it a little bit when we did like the full hour sometime later. Probably during Vault event. However, we're not going to get that far out of our way for. Honestly, I don't really care about gold or souls as much. I actually care about EXP more than those two resources, as EXP is actually something that, I don't know, a bit more useful as it goes up. Like, gold, I guess, is kind of useful too, because, you know, put it into your guild. But there's only so much extra gold you can get within a 15-minute booster. Like, realistically, even if you're doing, like, the meta of meta gold farmings, I guess it depends what your gold bonus is, but you can only expect to get, like, 100k gold from a 15-minute booster, give or take, depending on what your EXP bonuses are at. But you're only going to really expect to get about 100k extra gold. That's not a lot of extra gold, and same as the souls. A 15-minute soul booster is probably only going to give you 15,000 tops, probably a bit closer to 10 to, like, 12,500. Probably closer to 12,500, actually. But, yeah, some of them are like 10 to 13,000 or so extra souls per soul booster if you use them to max capacity, and about 100,000 extra gold for each gold booster if you use it to max capacity. Both of those variable depending on what bonuses you have. But that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. You can kind of just ignore them. They're pretty ignorable, I feel like, personally. Let's see. How do you claim them individually? To claim them individually, you'd have to claim them as you get the points. So as you get 50 points, you click collect, and then you get it. Then as you get 200 points, you click collect, and then you claim it. If you've already gotten, let's say, 1,000 points, you can't do that. If you have 1,000 points right now or higher, you would go and get a 30-minute gold and XP booster simultaneously. You'd have to get the minimum amount of points, claim it, use up the XP booster, or, you know, not the XP, but, you know, whatever the booster is, a gold booster in this case. Then you'd have to do slightly more PvP, then you go out of your way to do 15-minute soul booster, then do some more, then do gold booster. It's really clunky. I hope they change this in the future. The easiest change, we mentioned it a billion times, I really hope they do it, though, is just make these a currency you can just trigger, like, Paloozas. Just make it so they stack over time, and you can just trigger them whenever. That's not how they currently work, though. The second I click collect, I will have an hour of gold and soul booster simultaneously, which is so bad. There's not a single team in the game that could viably farm both simultaneously without sacrificing one or the other. Anyways, guys, we're going to call it here for now. Hopefully we'll have a billion videos going up tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly how many we'll be able to cover, but hopefully we'll at least cover the 7.3 overview, and I'll probably aim to get the Stellatrix, or gosh, I can never remember his name. Stellatrix. The Stellatrix. We'll probably cover the 7.3 overview and the Stellatrix team tomorrow. And hopefully maybe one team for all the things in PvP. Hopefully over the next 2 days we can kind of get them all out. But, I don't know. We'll go from there and just see what we can do. But, we got a lot to cover, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. I'll be messing with more PvP. Maybe chase a little bit more of those silvers and try working towards a pet. I think we have like 1/5 of a pet right now. And there's technically 2 that we can earn this week, so who knows, maybe we'll try earning them both. It would take a while, though. And probably tomorrow's the last time we'll be doing PvP until next week. Because obviously, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we got ourselves a Vault weekend. So a lot of our time will be obviously just Vault grinding. And doing PvP is pretty slow. Though, who knows, maybe we'll do a little bit of PvP in there. But tomorrow will probably be the last day we actually mess with it until like next week again. So, yeah, we'll go from there, other than covering a bunch of videos related to it. Just because Vault event will take a little bit more priority due to how much loot it has. But you can technically do it, your Vault event during PvP. It's just obviously a bit slower trying to win there compared to, you know, one-shotting with a single Dust Devil click. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will catch you guys soon. Best of luck if you're still going for the dragons. Hopefully we'll get as lucky as we did with our perfect streak. I still can't get over that. I gotta look at it as we go out. Wait. I gotta look at it one last time. I will never get over this. A perfect dragon streak after doing 27 the last time. That looks so clean. I kind of want to gold elite all of them, just so it looks even cleaner. But maybe later. But anyways, guys, I will catch all of you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you will be blessed with just as good luck. And stay warm out there. Have a good holiday if you're celebrating any yet. And I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.